Welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, guys, we may have a surprise for you tonight. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. Also, obviously, you guys know there's nothing really to go over. We went over everything. So, I had to find a little drama for you guys to to talk about before the surprise. If they decide to show up, they end up showing up. So we'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully something exciting. And then we'll go from there. So, guys, there's 17 of you guys in here already. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit the like one if you haven't yet. We got Michael in the house. We got Selfish Michael in the house. Selfish Michael. We have Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
Welcome. We got Babo.
How you doing?
Also, guys, thanks to Babo, as usual, this is ready for you guys. All I was waiting for was the thumbnail. And this guy's in the house. Wait till you guys watch the video. It's actually, look at that. Sick. This thing is so badass. You guys don't even know. So that came in and it looks beautiful. The necklace is coming off. There we go. All right. Yeah, so that's really cool, guys. So if you were looking to get it, it's still available on 16kit.com. So do not miss out if you're looking to make that little kit bash custom of yours because it's really cool. I think the video will be out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We got Rudy.
Hello.
Welcome, Rudy. We got Big Dog in the house. Welcome, Welcome. We got Ron in the house.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
We got Bradley Dirty Hands Cooper. Bradley, you causing something in this community, which we're going to go over real quickly. Something regarding your dirty, filthy ass hands. It's causing problems in the community. I'm going to point out why and how. Talia, welcome. Happy Sunday. Oh, I just sneezed. God bless me. Let's see. Fab's late heading to the bathroom. Unbelievable. No respect.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
Let's see who else is in the house. Wait, Bob had said something. I didn't read Bob's message. Hello, is Mike alive or is it a Rob Garcia joke? Rob Garcia. Rob Garcia.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
I have no idea what happened to Rob Garcia. I've messaged him twice. He says he's collecting his own way, and that is very peaceful. And that's all I keep hearing from him. 2 messages, same response twice. I'm collecting my own way, and it's peace. So I don't know what happened to him. Sounds like he went to he got sent to Israel and was forced to kiss the wall. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Let's see who else is in the house. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. There's 20 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. We got Carlo in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
welcome. Welcome. Let's see who else is in here. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 20 of you guys here. Oh my God, Harold is back. Graduated from middle school. Welcome back, Harold. I had to message Harold. I said, Harold, what's going on? You alive? He's like, yeah. He goes, I'm graduating middle school. My bedtime doesn't allow me to watch the streams anymore. Oh my God, Harold, welcome back. We got Leo in the house. Welcome, my.
Hello.
Welcome. Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome. We got Dream in the house. Welcome. Happy Saturday, everybody. Guys, there's 22 of you guys in. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, guys. He said Russian King Shark. This tracksuit, guys, is really nice. I thought it was Adidas. It's Puma. It looks awesome. It fits perfectly. Actually, you guys, when you watch the video, you'll see, but you're able to take apart King Shark. Like, you have to take it apart to be able to put the suit on. And I was scared. I was like, whoa, this doesn't feel like you could remove. I have to remove the arm. You have to remove the foot. So I didn't know it was possible. I was like, oh, I'm not taking those. I don't want to break it. And if you don't do it, you're not going to put it on. So I learned something today. Let's see who else is in here. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. If I know the stream was starting, I can say my third. Unbelievable. Guys, Michael has not one.
I don't think so.
Not two.
I don't think so.
3. Okay? 3 T800s. Okay? That's how sick he is with the Terminator stuff. He got 3. And he got 2 battle damaged. The Selfish King. So if you guys are missing one because they're sold out, Michael has them all. Oh my God. She said drama again. Oh no. No, but this is fun drama. This is not like, somebody's getting beat up drama. No. You guys know we don't do that on this channel. This channel is not for drama, okay? I'm just the loser that likes to bash toy companies on a Saturday night. Oh my God. You guys know the truth, guys. You guys know the truth. Gilberto, ¿cómo está? Buenas noches. Feliz sábado. Bienvenido.
Hello.
Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 30 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button as you come in. Please. Oh my God. No, I'm serious, Bob. I don't know. Like I said, I've messaged him because he completely disappeared from the group. He never really posts or comments in the group on any post. But when I'm scrolling through, the feed on Facebook, his name pops up commenting in every other group. So I messaged him a few weeks ago and I said, what happened to you? I'm collecting on my, what do you say? I'm collecting my own way and it's peaceful. So I was like, okay, whatever that means. And then a couple days ago, same thing. I saw his name pop up on somebody else's post, somebody else's group also. And I said, yo, what happened to you? I'm collecting my own way and it's peaceful. I said, okay. They made him kiss the wall. I said 100%. Stop it. Stop it.
Disrespect me.
You'll see. Coming soon, and you're gonna beg for forgiveness. Watch. Guys, there's 31 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. Looks like we're roaching tonight. We are roaching heavy duty tonight. We are roaching heavy duty. Terminator Michael's King of Terminator. Yeah, seriously. A few minutes ago, I was collecting snores. Unbelievable. JD, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, Fabs, haven't been here for a minute because of work. Did you guys discuss Mars Toast Chocolate Man? No, actually, I wasn't planning on it. I wasn't planning on it because they didn't really show much. But I guess I'll pull it up. Because I think the only one that said that was gonna be interested in that was Luch. Luch said that he actually commented in the group of the Mars Toys group, and he said that he let Mars Toys know, hey, when you make the Wizard of Oz, I'm definitely gonna pre-order. And attached to that was a picture of what do you call it? Of Willy Wonka. So let me see. Let me see. Let me pull up what we got from them. Let me see what we got. Let me just make sure. They didn't really show. No, they just showed the prototype. At least a picture of the prototype. That was like the prototype. Fabs 3, Battle Damage 3. Oh, 3 and 3. Got 3 endos on pre-order. I need, oh my God. I was wrong, guys. 3 of each. Imagine that. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 33 of you guys in here. Do not roach on the stream on this beautiful Saturday evening. Do not roach. Look in the mirror and say, why am I like this? Why am I such a roach on these streams? If I'm not here to support, why am I watching this garbage? Why do I sit here with my miserable ass watching this garbage that I'm not here to support? If I'm not here to hit the like button. Unreal. Luch only wants literally. Literally, that's all he does. Literally. Gyudon, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 31 of you guys in here. They're dropping. The roaches are dropping. They looked in the mirror and they saw the antennas. That's what happens. That's what happens when you look in the mirror, you roach. All right, so speaking of Mars Toys, real quickly, a little bit of funny drama. A little bit of funny drama. Okay, remember, guys, this is your community. This is your community. Be proud. Like I tell Bob all the time, embrace it. This is your home. So we have here on the Mars Toys group, Sebastian. He says, so trying to do my best with the new head sculpt, with the new sculpt. Thanks again, Mars Toys. Now I can say you're the best at making Back to the Future stuff. Keep it up. This is what I mean, guys. This is your community. To these people with no taste, no standards, this is the best. This is what's in the community, spreading things like InArt is better than Hot Toys. This is what I will never understand about this community. It's like they're blind. Why can't they just wake up from this dream world that they live in? Remove the blinders and say, whoa, what a dream I was in. How is this any good? I don't understand. I don't understand. And again, other people see this and they go, wow, yeah, it is the best. It is mind-blowing to me how anybody could possibly think or say something like that. The best. So nobody else besides Hot Toys has been making this. Nobody else, as far as I remember. I don't even remember third party making, anything prior to present toys. If they did, I don't remember. But this is the best. It is crazy. I am based in New York, my friend. I didn't see this. Sorry. I'm in New York. New York. I saw Marcel's big, so I fired up for that. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Big Rib, welcome. How are you? Nice to see ya.
Hello.
Luge with the Feisen nutsack in his mouth. Bradley Cooper with the filthy hands. So, Cassandra, did he wash his hands? Please let us know.
Hello.
Make sure you record him too, so we have proof. Also, how's his steroids going? You fuck him up yet? Video it for us, please. Embrace Marcel's vibes. This is what I mean, guys. That's the only reason why I pull up these things. No other reason but to show you the delusion that goes on in this community. And again, they see other retards see this and go, wow, yeah, this is the bet. Guys, hit the like button. There's 40 of you guys in here. Looks like we're roaching hard tonight, Chris. We are roaching hard tonight. Real hard. Real.
Strands for the
real hard, guys. We got 41 watching. Hit the like button, please. As you come in, thank you, whoever hit the like button already. So that is part one, guys, of Delusion Town. Okay. This is where they live, in Delusion Town. All right. So that's why I tell you guys, you can't, when you see something in the community and you know deep in your heart and deep in your brain from processing through your eyes that it's complete garbage, don't be like, oh yeah, it's good. Like, call it out. What are you are you blind? Are you retarded? Because this is how misinformation gets spread in this community. Devil Comics. Devil Dog Comics. Well, the podcast will go unnamed for now, but the guys were justifying 535 for an in-art figure like it's nothing before in-art 500 figure. Again, retardation. I don't care who it is. Whoever it is, you're retarded. And the best part, here's the best part. I'm going to tell you the best part about all the bullshit that goes on with any channel talking about in-art in a positive way. They're not going to buy shit if they buy shit from InArt. They're going to make their video, make that money, and sell that garbage anyway. That's all you need to know. So they can tell you retards out there buying InArt that it's amazing, that it's the best, that it's better than Hot Toys. They themselves will not keep that garbage in their collection if they have one. It is that simple. So that's when you guys got to wake up and realize, are they lying to me to make money off of YouTube? Pushing this garbage on me, on my retarded ass? And I'm sitting here believing it and buying it like an asshole? And they're just making a video and selling their shit immediately? Am I an asshole listening to this and watching this garbage? That's all you have to think about. Because go watch them all. Anybody in the groups, I've given you guys and showed you guys examples. Over and over and over and over. They sit there defending garbage. They sit there acting like they're InArt so much better than Hot Toys. They're always selling their bullshit garbage InArt toys anyway. That's all you need to know. So anytime you hear some shit, be like, how come if you promote this so much, how come you don't have any of it? That's it. What are they going to say? I don't have any room with my less is more collection. I don't have any room for my best figures in the world. I can't keep them because it's all bullshit. It's that simple. Is that that is a Justin hit. Meow Collector, welcome.
Hello!
Night Watch, welcome. How are you? I'm doing. Guys, we got 39 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. We're roaching hard, Chris. We got the roaches in town. Roaches are visiting from out of town, and they're watching the Drama King, the Hot Toys God. Okay? They're watching the Drama King. I should have a show 30 by February. Oh, nice. Valentine's Day. Send me something. Darren, first time here. What are you doing? Is this guy for real begging for likes? Oh, man. Is this guy for real right now getting kicked the fuck out of here, you bum? Fuck out of here. So guys, hit the like button, please. We got 40 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. You're all here watching this guy begging for likes. So please hit the like button, guys. Nothing wrong. No, that's what I'm saying. Loser, piece of shit on my stream watching me beg for likes. Oh no. Why do they do this to themselves every time? Why do they do this to themselves? I will never understand. You're not going to come here embarrass anybody but yourself. I don't get it. Guys, how come these bums don't learn? How come these bums don't learn? Why come in here looking to lose an argument? Coming here looking to talk shit so you can get embarrassed every time. I beg for likes every stream. What's the problem? You're a loser. Unbelievable. Oh my God. What a bum. Stay away from here. Stay away from me. And he's still watching like a loser. Fuck out of here. Guys, hit the like button. There's 42 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Guys, I'm begging for likes. Guys, please help me. I'm begging for likes. Yeah, by the way.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
What a bum ass piece of shit. Stay out of here. Stay out of here. This stream, okay? What I do in this stream, okay? Like the loser that I am, on Saturday nights is bash toy companies and beg for likes. This is what this stream is about. If you don't like it, don't come here. This is not for you. It is that simple. Okay? I don't understand why they come here and embarrass themselves. What a joke. Guys, there's 42 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button. Oh my God, Bradley. Did you wash your hands today? Unreal. What a joke. Fouled by a Terminator figure with fun. Oh my God. Let me prep it, Ron. Let me prep it.
The priority shipping. So the earlier you
That was his life. That was that piece of shit's life right now. Just fell over because he's a bum. Guys, 44 of you guys in here, please hit that like button. I'm begging for likes tonight. Tonight's that night where I'm begging for likes. Please hit the like button and help me be a beggar. It's not like he sells merch. Yes, for super chats. He speaks from the heart, speaks the truth about collecting when it seems other influences are hired by toy company. Don't explain nothing to people who have never been here before. Don't explain anything to loser piece of shits that come in here, right? To watch this loser bash toy companies on a Saturday night. He's wasting his own life watching this loser. What does that say to you? That's why I don't these people, I don't know why. I don't know why they think they're gonna come here and embarrass anybody but themselves. I will never understand. Fabs, another one says you don't be like, don't waste your time coming in here with your bullshit. Like, you're not gonna win, so get a life. Also, guys, real quickly, apparently it looks like this turned out to be false, but this list of was made up list of figures was going around again. I don't know who started it. I don't know who made it. I don't know where it came from. Somebody sent it to me, obviously, as usual. It looks like it's from Reddit as well. How many likes, Chris? Let me know. Guys, hit the like button. We got 43 of you guys in here. So it looks like, Chris, let me know before I pull it up. Let me know how many likes we're up to before I pull up the list. I'll wait because I got to keep begging for likes tonight so I can get some likes.
Yikes.
Oh my God, what a bum. Hustles, my friend, welcome. Happy Saturday. Miss Worm strikes again. Be nice uncarded. Get a like. Oh my God, what a loser. Marshall's, I've got Marshall's the chocolate man with Wonka final shipping. Oh, nice. See, I was gonna, but then I was like, Mars Toys. I mean, yeah, Mars Toys is not the greatest. Their figures are very small, scale wise. Same thing with Present Toys. Present Toys is not the greatest. I just got that T800. It is a very decent figure. I said it in the video for those who watch that. Very decent. Very surprised. Again, the likeness is not anywhere near. But for the reason I got it was that third head sculpt, and I love it. So that's all that matters. But as a whole, as a figure, right, leather jacket, which is very good. Besides that, very basic. None of the outfit, the shirt's not accurate, the pants are not accurate, right? The boots are off, the paint is off. So, overall, I give it an 8.5, which was kind of generous because again, I was very happy with my head sculpt, but everything else was not the greatest. Even the body had some weight to it and stuff. Good articulation, right? You could actually lift the arm up with the leather jacket, which was nice. How many likes? We got 47 watching, guys. Hit the like button, please. Somebody tell me how many likes we're up to right now before we get started with the made-up funky list that looks like crap. It looks like they've been watching me. It looks like whoever made this list has been watching me. Guys, there's 50 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. We're begging for likes tonight. Please, guys. Guys, please hit the like button. I'm begging tonight. Tonight's the beggar night. I've never really begged for likes except for tonight. So please, guys, hit the like button. Somebody hit the like button, please. Ernesto, welcome. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
We got a super chat from this guy. Let's see. Fabs, we're getting anything this week? Ash! So, what's today? We're February already. So, New Year's for them is supposed to be the 17th, I believe. So, the clock's ticking now. We got 10 days left until they disappear for, however long they disappear. So, which again, I'm telling you right now, it's got to be coming very soon. They're not going to wait till after the break to release this figure. I'm telling you right now. So, and if they do, very, very weird. Because again, it's not a figure that needs to be delayed for any reason. So, I'm pretty sure now that we're around the corner from them taking a break that it's going to be released. What's today? Today's Saturday, so it's Sunday over there. So it's got to be next week at some point. Let me see. 10 days. It's got to be. I don't think they're going to wait the day before or a couple of days before they leave. I think it's going to be, during the entire week that they have. So, which is next week. So it's got to get done. Again, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. but it has to get done next week, 100%. Because again, like I explained last time, it's not a figure that is intricate by any means. It's not a figure that has a lot of parts, right? Glued parts or armor or anything fancy that may be taking a lot of work for them to do or put together, right? It's none of that. It's literally a suit like every single other figure. So it's got to come out next week. It has to come out next week. Again, if it's due to be out, it's going to come out next week. Guaranteed. All right, Ash, you're welcome.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. We got, guys, hit the like button, please. We got 47 of you guys tonight watching this loser bash toy companies. How many likes are we up to, guys? Somebody let me know. Did Chris disappear? I think Chris disappeared. He was keeping up with the likes, and now he's gone. So somebody let me know how many likes we're up to, guys. We got 47 watching. We got 47 watching this loser beg for likes. Guys, why do they hurt my feelings all the time? I don't understand. I don't understand why I always hurt my feelings, guys.
You little bitch ass motherfucker.
Oh, I haven't used that one in a while. That's a rare one. Oh my God, what a loser bum ass piece of shit. Can you imagine wasting your life? Can you imagine wasting your life coming here to get embarrassed? I don't know. I don't know why they do this. I don't know why they do this. I will never understand it. No, that's actually very old, Dash. I just never use it. I just never use it because it's only necessary for certain scenarios like tonight. That's why I just used it. I just remembered it. But it's always there. Not everybody deserves that. That piece of shit did, of course. So that's why he got it. But besides that, everybody else that comes here knows I beg for likes every stream. Okay? I'm the smallest stream out here. I'm the most exciting stream out here. That's so the bums come here. Okay? To embarrass themselves at that. So I have to beg for likes. So YouTube could say, look at that popular streamer. Look at that amazing YouTuber. Oh my God, that is great. Guys, that's 43 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button. Oh man, that is great. Somebody tell me how many likes we're up to. Did everybody fall asleep? I don't. What's happening? Nobody knows the like count. What is happening tonight? Is everybody sleeping next to Carlo? Carlo, what's going on? Where are you? That is so funny. Somebody tell me how many likes we're up to, because we got 43. 45 watching, 32 likes. Yeah, we're roaching big time. We're roaching. We got the roaches on fire tonight. All right, we won't pull up until we got the 46 watching. Hit the like button. We should be at least at 40 right now, but it looks like we got a lot of pussy packs in the house. We got a lot of pussy packs in the house. Ready to... Oh, guys. Michael, welcome back.
What's up, you big whiner?
Tell everybody that everybody's been wondering what happened. How do you feel about the Bills? Let them know.
You got to bring that up.
Everybody, every week that you weren't here, that's all they asked. They said that you were MIA for that reason and that reason only, so let them know what was really going through your head.
No, that wasn't the reason, but yeah, that was upsetting. Was not pleased about that.
Oh man, what happened to your soul when that happened?
I mean, it's I don't have a soul. I mean, because it's been ripped out of me after 4 straight wide right bullshit. So I'm used to it.
Guys, hit the like button. There's 43 of you guys in here. It looks like everybody's bumming. They're just here staring at my mug as usual. 34 likes. Guys, hit the like button. There's 42 of you guys in here. They like watching me beg for likes. That's what they don't hit the like button. They love it. He's alive.
You're crying for likes.
Yeah, begging. Guys, please. Help me. Look at this guy. Where did he come from? Where did this guy appear from? Where did you come from? I am here. Yeah, it's been I remember, guys. I don't know if you remember the Thor. I think the last time he was here, I believe it was 1975. It's been a few decades since he has been around. I don't know where he's been. Probably disappeared. Probably doesn't collect anymore. Maybe that's why he disappeared. Who are the Bills? This guy. Unbelievable. Mike, go Pats. Unbelievable. This guy. Great to see you, Mike. Josh did get screwed. Who's Josh?
Yeah, he did. Who's Josh?
The quarterback?
Yeah.
Good morning, Michael. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Morning.
So, like I said, guys, there's 43 of you guys watching. Hit the like button, please. We got Jungle. Kinda late, but kinda early. Kinda late, but kinda early. Murdoch Mac is back. Did he just wake up from a 3-week slumber? Oh my God. So, guys, hit the like button, please. So we're going to go over something real quick, Mike, before we get started with everything you have to go over. So I don't know if you saw this, but there's this list. Obviously, it's kind of tiny. This is how I got it. This is the entire list. So there's this list going around that, guys, there's 46 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. We're begging for likes tonight. Support the begging, please. This list came to my attention. So I'm going to read you the categories first, and then we'll go over what supposedly they're saying is supposed to be. Again, this looks like it's old. I don't know how old this is, but I just got it a few days ago, so we're going to go over it. So it says Deadpool, Wolverine, Thunderbolts, Avengers 2012, Alien, Predator, Predator Badlands, RoboCop, Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, The Last of Us show, Superman 1978, Star Wars, Avengers Doomsday. So again, to me, this sounds like a wish list more than anything, but you're going to see some of the figures that I've told you for a long time that were potentially coming out. So again, this person's got to be watching me. I don't know how old this is, but we're going to find out. So the first two lines here, I don't know what it says because it's cut off by this, but it says delayed due to likeness and flame effects. And then we got Silver Surfer coming soon. So what did I tell you? Silver Surfer has to be made for the Deadpool Wolverine figure because we never got the male version, right? She's a big deal. Not Deadpool Wolverine, Fantastic Four. What am I talking about? Because again, so far from that movie, we only have Galactus from the vinyl line. We have the Fantastic Four, and that's it, right? That
yes,
movie.
Who the fuck are you talking about? Johnny Storm or Silver Surfer?
Silver Surfer.
But he hasn't been in. Oh, you're talking about the chick?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's the only one we've gotten as a figure.
Who fucking wants that? No one wants that figure.
Well, no, but again, as an add-on to the line. So far, we only have 5 figures from that line.
I feel like it's there. I think that's it. I think that ends there, don't you think? I mean, the movie didn't do as good as it. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't like a banger movie.
Yeah, but correct. But it's still a big deal. Remember, this is the very first Fantastic Four. Number 1, set of figures. Number 2, the first Fantastic Four in the MCU. And specifically talking about Silver Surfer, the first Silver Surfer, figure that would and should be done, because again, when are we going to get the guy?
We're going to get the guy down the road. Of course, they're going to do the male surfer.
No.
I mean, of course,
Again,
of course.
who knows when? Right? Who knows when? Who knows? They'll, and how they'll do it is he'll be in another universe. Again, I don't know. When this is going to happen.
I don't think they're going to do the chick surfer. I don't think they're going to. No. I don't think they're going to do it.
Like I said this before. I think it has to be done. And let me tell you something. People could hate the figure all they want. People could dislike the figure all they want. The fact that it's a female, the fact that that's not the one we wanted. But it is still a Silver Surfer. And let me tell you something. The moment that figure's made, you obviously, like every other time, people are going to cry and complain and bitch. Oh, that's not what we wanted. And guess what? People are going to buy it anyway, because it's just going to go with your Fantastic Four line. That's it. I'm not saying it's going to be sold out, because, again, it's a Marvel figure anyway. But you better believe that, number one, if they fear this, right? Exactly what you're saying, that nobody's going to want this, nobody's going to buy this, they will limit the figure to a certain 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. Because remember, when they're afraid that something's going to sit, their magic number is 3,000. Not even 1,500, nothing like that. It's usually 3,000 when they want to make a decent amount, but limited at the same time. So most likely it'll be in the thousands, right? Whether it's 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, whatever they decide. But it has to get made, period. Just from the meaning of having a Silver Surfer in the collection as a figure has to get done. So, like I told you guys, and I just repeated it again. Then again, I don't know who they're talking about on top of here. It could be Johnny Storm, the one that's already out. But again, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how old this is. Then we go to Deadpool and Wolverine. It says cameo patch Wolverine, limited 2,000 or 3,000 pieces, possibly artisan. I've told you guys from day one. I'm going to repeat exactly what I said. Here we go.
Let me repeat for the fucking billionth time.
The reason why I said this was going to get made is because it is a very easy figure. How many Wolverine figures do they have already, right? We got Age of Apocalypse. We got Yellow Wolverine. We got Brown, yellow and brown, or brown and tan. Then we have TVA. And we got Age of Apocalypse, yellow, brown and tan. What's the other one? TVA, that's 4. So they've already made a ton of Logans. What's one more with an eye patch on it? And again, possibly artisan to, again, increase the hype, because it's going to be a very basic figure. Another reason why it's an easy figure. Remember, they're doing 007, James Bond, right? So just like they did the AVA Miles while they were working on the what's that figure? The Peter Parker Anti-Venom figure, right? Using the same material to make two completely different figures out of the same material. So they're making 007. You're going to tell me they can't make a jacket in white?
No, that'll probably get made. Patch will be made.
That's what I'm saying. And I told you guys this from the moment that movie came out. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody's watching me balls deep. Somebody's watching me balls deep. Then it says here, cameo brown and gold Wolverine. So I'm assuming it's brown and tan. Again, it says Q4 2025. How old is this? You know what I mean? Like, it's already out. So again, when did this come out? Gambit coming soon. Likeness issues have been fixed. That's not a thing, right? Nobody's Hot Toys would have teased the head sculpt at least already, or they would have teased that, it's coming for pre-order. So this is, again, we don't know what's happening, but I can tell you it's not anything regarding likeness. Like I said, they're most likely waiting for the next movie to announce it. But it has nothing to do with like
Gambit.
Gambit, yeah. It has nothing to do with Hot Toys can't get the likeness right, so we got.
Well, what if though? What if it's looking like shit? And
I'm telling you, Hot Toys is not having trouble with nobody's likeness. You know what I
That
mean?
that guy's got a, he's got a weird fucking face. Like I could see that Gambit looking like shit if they don't get that sculpt right. I mean, look, I think he looks goofy as Gambit to begin with, to be honest.
Let's see. Let me catch up and see who came in. Oh, look at this guy. Anthony, welcome. I'm doing. Welcome back. I tried to trade with Anthony today, but he said, no, thanks. He said, I don't want your baby Groot. Ah, man. Ringo, welcome, my friend.
Hello!
Welcome, welcome. I thought I saw Derek also. Here's Derek. Welcome, Derek. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
So again, for Gambit, it is what it is. The figure is going to be made 100%, right? Just like Elektra at some point, whether it's Deadpool, Wolverine, or Doomsday, the figure is going to get made. The fact that it's not been announced
I'd like
yet,
an Elektra,
huh?
for sure. I'd like an Elektra for sure.
Yeah, actually, I was talking to Ernesto about it today. He says that nobody's going to want an Elektra, so I had to teach him a lesson.
That's of all the ones that are left. That's probably the one I would want the most. I would want the Elektra over Gambit. I would want the Elektra over the. Are we getting the old Blade? Did they announce the old Blade?
The one from the no, yeah, of course, it's ready to ship soon.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't give a shit about that.
That's the one Ash has been dying for.
Yeah, the young Blade is. Come on, you want Grandpa Blade over fucking, the Blade from the 90s? Come on,
Grandpa Blade. So then it says here, Thunderbolts, Red Guardian, estimated Q 2025 for pre-order. That didn't happen. Bucky, estimated Q4 2025 for pre-order. That didn't happen. So again, Red Guardian is another figure that is coming 100%. That figure was already teased. That figure was already shown on display. It is inevitable for that figure to be out. Bucky is another one that they keep making. How many Buckies do we have already? They're not going to stop making Buckies now in the Thunderbolts. On top of that, it is a very simple figure to make, right? They've had how many of those arms, bodies, right? The last one they made was the Falcon, the Winter Soldier, and the Falcon show Bucky, which to me, that was the best head sculpt, but the whole figure as a whole, that giraffe neck was kind of crazy. And I think that's what ruined the figure. And if they hadn't done that neck like that, I think the figure would have been a bigger hit than that. But a lot of people don't, that neck looks crazy. You know what I mean? You got the body down, you got the shoulders down here, then you got the head like up here because it's just crazy long. Then we get to Avengers 2012. Iron Man Mark 7 2.0, estimated 2026 for pre-order, possibly artisan. Anyway. Hulk 2.0, estimated 2026. Again, possible for Deadpool and Wolverine. It's not going to be a 2.0. Look at what they did to the Red Hulk. They made the Red Hulk smaller than the original Green Hulk. And remember that the Green Hulk was pretty much the same Hulk for Avengers and Avengers. What was the second one? Age of Ultron, right? So those two were the same exact body, same exact figure. Obviously, removable torso for the deluxe for the Age of Ultron, but they didn't change that body. If in 2025, when they announced the Red Hulk, they didn't update anything for that figure, there's most likely not a chance that they're going to update the Green Hulk if it and when it comes out. Which again, if anything, it could be from Deadpool Wolverine, even though we saw him for a second, right? We saw his back and then we saw his reflection on the claws of the brown and tan. It's going to be what I said it was going to be most likely the second head sculpt from the Age of Ultron with the body of the original Avengers figure. Again, if they update it, then they update it, but most likely not, because that body, is perfectly fine. Maybe they adjust a few things with that body, but I don't think that they're going to do much with it. What do you think about a potential Hulk?
Red Hulk?
No. Green.
What, from the fucking movie? The Wolverine Deadpool movie?
Wolverine, right? Because the list here says
No
Hulk 2.0.
No.
No?
Never.
Artisan Thor, told you guys that's 100% coming at some point. 100% coming at some point, right? We haven't gotten a Thor yet, even with Thor Love and Thunder with rolling eyes. right? So that's got to come out.
Yeah, but why wouldn't they save that for Doomsday? Why wouldn't they save the Artisan Thor for Doomsday?
That is for Doomsday. That's because
they're doing that whole that King Thor kind of storyline. You know, he's going to have the eye patch. He's going to be an older Thor. Yeah, they'll do
right. So they're doing right. The next Thor is going to be Doomsday. But the thing is, you know, the rolling eyes feature that's got to get added because again, for the last Love and Thunder Thor, we didn't get that, and we got Gore with rolling eyes. We got what's her name? The Mighty Thor
feature, right? That awesome feature.
Then it says here, Artisan Black Widow. Obviously, she's already out. Then we got Alien, right? We got Power Loader, Ellen Ripley, possibly Artisan. How many times have I told you that was coming?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Plenty, over and over and over and over.
Does Hot Toys have an anniversary coming up?
I think somebody mentioned something.
How long have they been in business now?
They just had the 25th anniversary.
Oh, because I was gonna say maybe, you know, I could see a Ripley Power like loader for something like that, like a 30th anniversary. Because that Ripley with Power Loader, wasn't that an early figure for them?
Very early, yeah. It was one of the shittiest figures too. That's why I never got it. And it looks like shit right now still. But no, maybe a celebration for the Alien movies, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know when they were. I know it's one is like what 1979, I think.
Yeah.
So, you know, so it could be from that, but again, it is inevitable. Like I've been telling you guys forever. They showed it years ago, which most likely was plastic. The Power Loader was plastic. I can tell you that has to be made die-cast at this point. And again, possible Artisan, not necessary, but possible. Queen Alien, Sophie Design. So the Soul Vinyl company, they're saying that we're going to get a Queen Alien. Like I said, the only way that is going to get made is through some type of big diorama, right? Again, Galactus was made by the Soul Vinyl company that Hot Toys owns. Massive thing, right? So again, makes sense, but we're not going to get an alien because remember, the Queen Alien, it's not something that walks around. It's usually hanging from something, right? Dropping the eggs. So it's got to be a diorama type style. Again, not that they can't make it. And I never said that they can't make it. I explained to you how they're going to make it if they decide to make it. Again, it's not unfathomable that they'll make something like that, but they have to figure out how they're going to make such a massive piece if they're going to make it in the actual 1/6 scale, because it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. What do you think about that, Michael? A Queen Alien.
No thanks.
No thanks. Predator Dutch estimated Q4 2025. Again, that didn't happen. Like I said, that's one figure that for whatever reason doesn't make sense why Hot Toys hasn't made it. But again, I have a feeling, okay? I have a very good, and I told you guys this again before. Now with the updates of the rolling eyes, the fact that they're updating Jungle Predator with rolling eyes, again, which is something that is unnecessary, right? Nobody's missing on any other aliens rolling eye feature, right? It's not something that is necessary. Obviously, some figures, I understand. Human figures, I understand. A Predator? So, with that update being added, with as many Arnold head sculpts that we've been getting lately, right? We got the T800 updated. We got the T800 Battle Damage updated. You know, years ago, we got the John Matrix, which again, something completely different, but Arnold, again, old years ago, so that shouldn't even be included, but it was something updated after we had gotten the Dutch figure. So it is very possible, like I said, again, for whatever reason they haven't made it, they've been waiting this long, but they have to give that Jungle 2.0 a companion piece. And there's no better companion piece than Dutch. They already have the permission. They already have the likeness. for Arnold.
40th anniversary for Predator is next year, 27.
There you go. So that's possible. That's probably when it's going to happen. So very possible. But again, those figures are all coming. I told you that it's inevitable that they're going to be made. 100% going to be made.
They should do the whole line. They should do the whole original team. They should do everybody.
What, the Colonial Marines?
For Predator.
Well, they only made Billy Soul and Dutch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they should just do the whole original team again. They should just finally
you talk about everybody.
Release everything. Because look at all these other. They're fucking stupid, man. These other Predators, the dad Predator, the fucking runt fucking Predator. It's give us that original team, man. That would I would probably be in for that. That would get me into the Predator line if they.
Yeah, but remember that the reason why they do stuff like that is because now they have a new generation, which this is who they're appealing to. You know what I mean? They already have their old fans of the the Predator, but now for the new generation, they're giving them a new storyline.
There's no way those new Predators would outsell an original lineup with Dutch and Jesse and the whole. There's no way that original lineup would definitely outsell. The
probably probably and most likely. But again, remember, they're not going to appeal to the old generation forever. They have.
And again, there's no fucking head sculpts with those. Like, I'm not impressed with those monster sculpts. I'm just not. They're.
Which one? What monster? Which one?
Having a human head sculpt and getting that likeness dead on and right, that takes far much more effort and skill and art, in my opinion, than making a monster, a bigger Predator and a smaller Predator. You know what I mean? Like, the monsters that doesn't do it for me.
No, I see what you're saying. But again, it has to do with making money. It has to do with the movie that was created, right? It has to do with selling toys and merch.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, do the popular shit. Don't, these fringe fucking movies that are, they're fringe properties. You know what I mean? It is. It's an outside. It's in the Predator line, but it's popular. I get it. What is it? The Badlands show, or what is that the name of it? Badlands?
Yeah. No, Badlands the movie.
Whatever.
The other one was I forget what the name of the show was, but again, back to my point. You are not wrong. They could reissue all these things, whenever, but they have to. Life goes on. They're not going to be stuck on the old Predator, the old stuff, always and forever. New things are going to come out. New product has to be made. New figures have to be made. New audiences have to be created. New style of movies. Again, not to take away from the original stuff at all, because those are always going to be classics. Same when, remember the new RoboCop? That new RoboCop was complete garbage compared to the original RoboCop. But guess what? They needed to create something new for the new generation to see if it stuck. They needed to give us a new,
and it didn't, and it flopped. It was horrible.
But they have to try new things, or else guess what? Nothing new is ever going to get made. Sure. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that you're wrong about. Obviously, everybody would all the big fans, right? All the people making money now, right? This generation, the original Terminator generation, making money now. Obviously, they're the ones who are going to buy all this stuff, right? The new generation aren't going to buy all this Batland stuff, right? So that's the thing. But it's all about merch. It's all about product. It's all about toys. It's all about, it has nothing to do with.
I still think the guys our age are buying the Predator shit. I don't think it's gained this whole new younger generation of audience, and I don't know. I don't know if I believe that.
Of course. So what do you mean? So you're saying that the movie was made and then not a single fan was created and it's like, all right, see ya?
No, sure. Like I said, there's some fucking fringe retards out there that like it, but I think it's mostly guys like the guys that like Predator and are Predator fans, and they just like anything Predator. They just like anything Iron Man or anything Venom.
That's what I'm saying. So they create new fans for this franchise, for this type of new Predator, for this type of different looking Predator, for this type of different storyline.
Who's the next one on this 13-year-old's fucking basement fucking hot burger?
No, so they created a whole new set of fans for this specific line to be able to sell them merch. That's it, right? It's not to replace the original Predator. It's not to replace any of that. It's just to be able to create a money-making opportunity for the company, for the movie, for whatever. That's all it's about. I don't think it's, looking to replace anything. The next one says here, it says unknown release pre-order. That's fucking great. It says the Predator Badlands unknown release pre-order. So, like I told you guys, we got Deck and Thea. Remember, she came as a half a figure. That full figure is going to get made 100%. There's no way that Hot Toys went out of their way to make a full-blown, beautiful head sculpt for Thea, and then all of a sudden, all right, we just made a whole head sculpt for half a figure that it's not, it's useless pretty much. Absolutely not. They're putting a body on that, and again, I told you guys this already. They're putting a body on that, and we're going to get the full figure of her too. RoboCop ED 209 2.0 battle damage. So, do you remember what the last ED 209 was? Do you have it?
The RoboCop.
Yes.
Robot?
Yes. The big robot, yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
So, for those who don't know, there have been 3 ED209s made total. We had the original one that was plain. We had a strictly battle damage version, again, old. And then the updated one was about like 8 years ago or so, maybe something like that. That was maybe even longer than that now.
Longer than that.
Longer than that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one specifically, the last one had an updated dome because I have it. Updated dome with for those who have seen those domes go to shit.
Right, it doesn't crack.
Right, so it was sealed with some type of rubber where it doesn't get ruined, and you got the 2 options of battling. So you had the clean look to it, and then you could swap one of the arms and make it battle damage.
Yeah, and that's all it was. It was just one really arm that you swapped out that was like
correct,
destroyed, damaged.
Correct. So that was the update. Now, at this point, what needs to be made as a 209, as an ED209, is a die-cast ED209. I think that would be the only way to update a ED209. We don't need another plastic.
What the fuck? What are they going to put die-cast on? What are you talking about?
Believe me,
what's going to be die-cast on the ED209? Go.
They'll put it anywhere they need to make that money.
No.
What? Why do they do RoboCane with die-cast?
No. If they sure look, the die-cast that would go into an ED209 would only be structural. You would have no outer die-cast on an ED209. No way. It would make the figure too heavy. It would make shipping logistics horrible. No, I say no way.
But same thing with a die-cast Iron Man. The die-cast Iron Mans aren't die-cast outside. It's all inside.
Whoa. You're that's completely different. A die-cast Iron Man and that giant Ed 209 is 2 different animals, man. That Ed 209 is bigger than what's his name? Igor, the blue Iron Man.
It's rounder. It's shorter than Igor. It's rounder than Igor.
Shorter than Igor, but I mean, mass wise, it's big.
It's just a big head. That's all it is.
I can't see them doing die-cast. What would be? But think about making this: it bigger and heavier. Because that's all it would do. It wouldn't make it look better.
No. Again, so why did they continue? Why did they just continue making plastic Iron Man? If the die-cast of them to make it any better, just makes it heavier. So what do you mean?
Die-cast, die-cast I get. Putting it into structurally making
that's
it better.
That's what it would be.
And
that's
again,
what it would
be. With an Iron Man figure, it's not like it's all die-cast, right? We know the shoulder pads, the chest plate is usually not even die-clad. It's
correct. That's what I'm saying. So the whole
Ed 209, what are you going to do? You're going to make the fucking wings die-cast, the arms die-cast?
No. Structural, like you said, it's not going to be, the dome's not going to be die-cast, right? The whole body's not going to be die-cast, but some parts in there to call it die-cast.
It's a sales tactic. I think the only way you enter die-cast in is to try to fucking justify charging more money. But
that's all that it's ever been.
It wouldn't make the figure better. It wouldn't make the figure 3.0. It wouldn't.
That's all that it's ever been, though. Like I said, tell me why you need die-cast in an Iron Man when their plastic ones were perfectly fine. They could have updated those bodies.
No. That's completely different, brother. Diecast and an Iron Man gave that Iron Man figure a different, feel and touch to it than the plastic one.
Same
for sure.
thing with the
No
ED209.
one's caressing a fucking Ed 209.
Question for you: what is the point of making the RoboCane diecast? Go ahead.
The RoboCane?
Yes.
We haven't seen that. We can't even speak to that yet to see what is actually diecast on that figure and what's not.
You want me to pull it up so you can see it's the same exact style?
And you know exactly what parts right now are diecast? No, we don't know that until it's fucking made.
It's not about them showing you it's here, like they have done before. It's at the end of the day, it's structural anyway. That's the point. That's the point. It's not to make the legs fully.
Again, it's not the point though. The point of the diecast, in my opinion, is to give it a more weighty, solid, premium feel to it.
Correct.
A metal feel to it.
Correct.
To make that have again some more metal realism to it.
Correct.
And the Ed 209, again, to make that thing is too big to make it it's all diecast.
Again,
if you made that shell diecast, it would be
RoboCane's going to be bigger than that. A diecast.
RoboCane is thin. RoboCane is like Grievous. RoboCane is not the mass of an Ed 209.
The upper body of what do you call
RoboCane? Pull up Kane. We should pull up both.
You guys.
Because the cane is very much like a Grievous.
No, but this has got a thick upper body.
Made from the Grievous.
So same thing again with the RoboCop. Same thing with see. So this upper body here, right? Where's all the diecast?
Yeah, you can see right through that fucking figure.
Right. Where's all the diecast? Let's see if they showed us where the diecast parts are.
Honestly, like if I had to point it out, maybe that you would hope that helmet is
look
diecast,
at this.
but it probably isn't. Maybe that shoulder dome is diecast. Maybe the hip joint there is diecast. It's not like those legs and arms are complete solid.
Right,
diecast.
correct. It's structural, like you said. It's structural. It's not about loading up the ED209 with full-blown diecast arms and legs. It's never been about that because Iron Man, they don't do that.
I would like that, though. I would like to have that be an all-metal diecast figure. That would be.
Yeah, but then, so how can you say? How can you say that they can't make it diecast because it's going to be too heavy? But you would like an all-metal diecast?
Dude,
like
this
what do
is
you mean?
the fucking Kane, not the Ed 209.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Ed 209.
Is a giant fucking frog. It's a dome. It's a bowling ball. And then if you diecast that, it's way too much.
Right. So
this is a Grievous. This is, to me, is a Grievous with a little bit more on it.
Right. But again, it's all structural, as I'm saying. It's not like the arm. This is not diecast.
You know what? Now that I say that out loud, you're right. If you diecast this thing, you'd probably have problems with it, like Grievous. You can't. It would be the frame probably wouldn't be able to support it.
What happened with Grievous? What problems are you talking about with Grievous?
Like if you made Grievous's arms all diecast.
Oh, like sideshow heavy, Grievous, you mean?
The joints would never hold. The joint would never be. It'd be the droopy Grievous.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be structural no matter what. Whatever they've done with diecast, period, besides the armored Batman, which I believe is the helmet and some other parts, it has to be structural. You can't get, full-blown diecast arms or legs. I mean, you can, but it's unnecessary.
Right.
So that's
the same thing here. Like, there's no way, these arms are any part diecast. The legs
absolutely
are
not. That'd be too heavy. That'd be too heavy. That'd be too heavy. And like you said, the joints will be gone. You try to get
to me. It's to me the diecast mention is kind of it's kind of misleading. Even in the Iron Man figures too, because again, you think, and I thought this way too when they first announced it. You thought, well, oh man, the arms, the legs, the chest, like everything that's metal plated is gonna be metal. It's gonna be diecast, and that could not be further from the fucking truth.
Right?
You know what I mean? It's just limited panels here and there that have that metal die cast to it.
Right.
And
So
anything, let me tell you, anything that needs battle damage to it, or anything that needs a
It's
little
all plastic.
to it,
It's all
that's
plastic.
100% not going to be die cast.
No, it's all plastic. It's always been plastic. Anytime we get anything battle damage, it's always plastic.
Every time.
Every single time. So, again, the whole point of this conversation is it is always possible, right, for them to add die cast to anything they feel like adding, not for functionality, not to make it better. It's to make you feel and for them to be able to charge you more money for something that weighs more. Because guess what? It took more work to put together. It's fancier because it's weighted now. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been. Because again, if let's go back to the Iron Man figures. They never had to add a die cast to any of these figures. All they had to do, and all they needed to do, was update those bodies to give it better articulation, better movement, right, than the plastic ones. That's it. You don't need to add die cast to this.
Iron Man's a bad comparison, man, because I disagree with that. I think that the die cast in the Iron Man figures it did change those figures. It made more people fans of the figures.
Because it gives it weight. That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's all the die cast
you and I
is doing.
talked about when War Machine 3 was opened and we got that fucking figure in our hand for the first time. We that there was no that one sticks out. Very.
Wait, what do you mean the War Machine 3?
Remember when not War Machine 3, the fucking War Machine, when the first die-cast War Machine.
Oh yeah. But right.
I've never had an unboxing since that experience.
That is an unforgettable experience opening that figure because it was the heaviest thing we've ever had. It was super
Probably
heavy.
Still to this day, to be honest, right?
And the reason being is that body. Remember he's the bulkiest Iron Man, the bulkiest Iron Man / War Machine that's ever been made. Besides, the Iron Patriot, which still it's not even as bulky like that.
We
the Iron Patriot.
Go through one day and see how much of that figure really is die cast. Because again, in my memory, picking that thing up, that thing was cold to the touch and heavy as fuck.
No, it was heavy. I still remember opening that thing and I was like, holy shit, this is insane. And actually, funny you bring that up. When Michael was here, that was one of the figures I actually showed him, both of them. I said, you have to feel this. And I gave him the plastic one. I said, here, this is plastic. And he held it. I said, this is the die-cast one. It's like night and day, And I made sure that he felt them because, again, that was the most unforgettable figure. That was actually one of the very first die-cast figures, if I'm not wrong, that was made. And the weight on that, because again, it's a bulkier armor, it's a bigger armor, it's a more rugged armor. So that experience of opening that box, I was like, oh my God. And then when they remade it, I was like, oh man, they ruined all that value.
And you know what? Was a disappointing die cast, you could say, was the what was that guy? What was the Whiplash?
Uh-huh.
Like I don't feel
that would be a nice 2.0 die cast as well.
Like they fucked up the 2.0 because they should have made the 2.0 that they did like more die cast in that thing, and they didn't.
Well, they could always redo it better with rolling eyes. That would be the excuse. You know what I mean? Because remember, he didn't come with a head sculpt. He only came with the face plate.
Yeah.
So they could redo it like they're redoing. What are they redoing now?
But I'm even talking about that. Even the non the non all metal one. They could have done more die cast in that 2.0, and they didn't.
No, you know who else too? The Ironmonger. The Ironmonger die cast would be sick too.
Yeah, die cast. You know what? That to me again, I feel like it's too big. Just like Hulkbuster. Like Hulkbuster, how much of the Hulkbuster is die cast? Not a ton. The internals of it structurally.
No, that's right.
But like
that weight's coming from somewhere.
Stuff, not a ton.
That weight is coming from somewhere because that shit is heavy as hell.
Yeah, it's all internal.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So, the die-cast stuff has never been for functionality, and has never been for this is going to be better articulation because of the die cast. No, it's to
Just
give
even
it that.
looking at the Hulkbuster, I like the feet must not be die cast. The hands can't be die cast as I'm looking at it. The things on the forearms. I don't think
No,
those
it still has plastic around it, but the heavy pieces are always in the middle, in the core. Next we have, so again, DD209. They're saying battle damage. If anything, like I said, it'll be die cast.
and even more so, if it's going to be more battle damage, it can't be die cast. So,
well, right, all the battle damaging is going to be all plastic anyway, right? Because again, even if they do make it die cast, everything's going to be internal because nothing battle damage has ever been able to be metal. They don't battle damage metal, right? They don't battle damage the die cast. So it's not going to be a die cast battle damage. It's going to be the insides of it, the core of it, as they usually do for the die cast figures, is what's going to be die cast. Then we got T800 in the works. T800 endoskeleton. Again, we got the endoskeleton battle damage already out for pre-order. The T800, like I said, they're going to make the Terminator 1 T800s as well. It's only a matter of time. They're not going to make T1000, T800, and T800 battle damage for T2 and not from Terminator 1. Like, it's not going to happen. They're coming at some point. I think Ernesto, I believe it was Ernesto who said that, or somebody else. I forget who said it. Maybe not Ernesto. But somebody said that that Hot Toys does not have the license for the Terminator anymore, meaning Terminator 1. If InArt has it, why couldn't Hot Toys have it?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Blinken, welcome. How are you? I'm doing. Guys, there's 52 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button. Do not be a roach in the stream. So that's what I'm saying, right? They're gonna come out with it again. I don't know what this means, which T800 they're talking about, but you better believe Terminator 1 figures are coming out. Whoever said that Hot Toys doesn't have the T1 license, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who told you that, because that information is never out given to the public, or else everybody would be talking about it. Everybody would be sharing posts on it where they got that information from, saying, oh, look, Hot Toys didn't get the license this time. So it's all speculation. It's all bullshit made up by them. So again, the fact that InArt has it, why wouldn't Hot Toys have it? Which Hot Toys had it for the longest before InArt even existed. So again, bullshit in the community. Number two, the same thing with Jazz Inc. Jazz Inc. and the Catwoman and Penguin license. You're going to tell me, and again, I've been telling you guys forever, the moment Jazz Inc. showed up with, we're making Catwoman, I said, it is only a matter of time until Hot Toys makes it. Why? You're going to tell me that a company that doesn't make toys, like Jazz Inc., okay, they don't make figures. Remember that the figure that they made was the Vulture, and that wasn't even licensed, okay? A company that doesn't make any figures gets what? An exclusive deal with DC to make the Penguin and to make Catwoman. And as you can see, they're not even going to do right by either figure. And Hot Toys suddenly, they can't get it. Out of your mind. So it is only a matter of time till that announcement comes out by Hot Toys as well. Then we got Terminator. Oh, so it looks like that was T1. Exactly. So T800 from Terminator in works. So like I told you guys months ago. And then when the original ones were, when the T2 ones were announced, because they're not going to make just one and then, we're not doing the other ones. It ain't going to happen. Terminator 3, that I don't know. They've never made anything from Terminator 3. I think Genesis they made, which was that Terminator 3, Mike? No. It wasn't, right? Yeah, Genesis was the last Terminator movie that Hot Toys made an Arnold for, right? A T800, I think it was called T800 Angel, I want to say. Was it Angel? Whatever they called him in the movie.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was T800 something. Yeah, it was an aged Arnold, came with sunglasses, leather jacket, the shotgun, And one thing that they messed up on, remember, for that movie, Arnold had white hair, and for whatever reason, Hot Toys painted it brown. A third-party company made a head sculpt in gray hair for it, and they made a clean version of it with the gray hair. They made a battle damage version of it with the gray hair, and I have the battle damage version with the gray hair because it looks, that much better. Obviously, you put the glasses on, you're not going to really tell if it's better than Hot Toys or not, which obviously it's not, but it's very good. So Terminator 3, I don't know what they're talking about. So it is what it is. It says Terminator 2, John Connor and T-800 with motorcycle. Highly doubt that. I can tell you why. The motorcycle specifically is a Harley Davidson. The reason why Hot Toys hasn't made the Harley Davidson motorcycle ever is because they need to get the copyright permission from Harley Davidson, which is probably not worth the money to be doing that, which is probably that they haven't bothered. Again, does that mean they're never going to make it? Absolutely not. Anything's always possible. With Hot Toys, they see the demand. People for years, even from the beginning, from the first original batch of Terminators, everybody was, when is Hot Toys going to make the motorcycle, blah, blah, blah. So they know there's money being made there. Again, does that mean they're going to make it? Not necessarily, but it also doesn't mean that they're not going to make it. So, again, it is what it is, but when it happens, we'll see. But I've never said, the bike's coming or the bike's not coming. It hasn't been made. Guarantee you it's because of money, not because they can't make it, not because it's difficult to make it, but guaranteed probably the Harley Davidson license is ridiculously expensive. Sarah Connor, possible. Again, at this point, I doubt it. Again, anything's possible. As they're telling you here, possible. I think it would have been either announced or teased for pre-order already if it was a thing. Again, they already have the permission twice. They have it for the T1000 disguise version, and then they have it for her original figure. So not once, but twice. So it's not that they can't make it. It's just, do they see money in making it? Obviously, any female figure is usually made a lot less in production than any male figure because they know that male figures are more wanted than female figures. So if they decide to do it, it could be an artisan version with, limited, which is very possible. But a standard release, who the hell knows? What do you think of that, Michael? A Sarah Connor.
Who cares? They need to do again, an anniversary, revisit the line, give 1, 2, 3, give the kid, give the Arnold, give the girl, Connor, they got to do it all in some kind of anniversary batch. I don't see it just coming out randomly, boom, here's Sarah Connor. I don't see it.
Blinken says license rights for certain countries are usually given to one company at a time because companies are paying. Yeah, not necessarily though, because if you pay attention, how many figures are being made at the same time that other companies have made, and there have been plenty of examples within last year. I can't remember right now. I can't tell you right now, but I pointed that out a few times because I remember somebody, I forget what company it was that was making something, and then Hot Toys came out and made it. Boom, right? Perfect example. InArt 22 Batman and Hot Toys 22 Batman. What's the excuse with that?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
But remember, the InArt could only sell in Asia, and Hot Toys had a worldwide license.
So again, same exact thing. So Hot Toys is always going to have worldwide, and any other bum company is going to have local license. So it'll always be given to
probably.
So it'll always be given to Hot Toys anyway.
Probably.
So that's what I'm saying, and I remember that and that's not the only example. There was something else that somebody else
does that. I don't think InArt has worldwide license for shit. I mean, they only technically sell in Asia, and then they get around, selling to the States, like using guys like Kid,
correct,
and shit like that.
Correct. But again, like I said, if what Blinken said is a thing, then nobody would get anything because Hot Toys gets everything. You know what I mean? So no other company would be like, oh, hey, by the way, Hot Toys got every single IP and license, so we can't make any fucking toys. So again, if that's a thing, it ain't working for nobody because Hot Toys gets everything. You know, he also says, also from what I understand, once a company has a license rights, they have to make a figure within a certain frame to keep the. No, that everybody knows. I feel like that's very commonly known in the community that, you know, they have to make a certain amount of, like, for example, I think Iron Man, the reason why they always have to make a certain Iron Man every so often, it's for that reason, right? To be able to keep that Iron Man license because he's very popular. A lot of companies are making Iron Man. That's another thing. You got every single scale making Iron Man. You got a bunch of different companies making die-cast Iron Man in different scales. So again, if that was a thing, 3-0 makes Iron Man, I believe. Other companies, like I said, make Iron Man. So if that was true, what you're saying, then nobody else will be making Iron Man because guess what? Hot Toys has had the Iron Man license for how many years now? So again, if what you're saying is possible, then maybe it's possible, but it ain't. Obviously, as you can see, it's not in effect because many different companies all over are making Iron Man, all over, all different sizes, all different scales. You got you had third party making. What was that Iron Man that you love, Mike? That magnetic thing that was that a 1/6 too?
The magnetic.
Yeah, remember you put all the panels on. Don't you have that one?
Oh, that was a 3D printed.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody made that. You know, so
no, someone did, but again, that's what it was. It was like a kid who just made whatever 200, 300 of these.
No, I thought it was like a licensed company. But again, there are plenty of licensed companies making Iron Man right now. Hot Toys still making Iron Man right now. What are we getting soon? Or what is already out? Gold and copper. What did we get before that? Fractal Sub-Zero. What did we get before that? Fractal. So Hot Toys still making Iron Man.
They're never going to stop making Iron Man.
Correct.
That's
exactly.
bread and butter.
No, exactly. So, and at 400 and change a pop, why would they stop?
Yeah.
So, and then they make them exclusive. They make them limited, WB, 100 versions, all these things. So again, if what Blinken is saying is true, it's not in effect because everybody's making Iron Man, So next is Terminator 3. We got T-800 standard battle damage in the works. And then the TX model in the works. Again, I don't know anything about that. They've never made anything like that. Again, not that it's impossible, but for them to go to a movie like that wasn't even really that big of a deal, I don't know. The Last of Us Ellie, obviously that's inevitable. Again, I don't know if they're going to make the likeness of that girl, which, she's not the best looker. She is not, appealing to the eye. But again, as part of the pair, it would only make sense, right? It would only make sense. The girl, apparently the actress is, getting big in Hollywood, right? With a lot of different roles and a lot of different things. So it is very possible. Again, people would buy her for the fact that you have to pair it up with, what's his name? What the hell's the guy's name? I forget the guy's name. Oh my God. Joel, right? So Joel, and obviously Ellie would be the set, right? So it would make sense for them to make it for that pair. But the only reason, if they don't make it, the only reason would be, again, the likeness permission of the girl. Are people going to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait? Again, you're going to buy her not because of how she looks, not because she's going to look great, not because she looks pretty, not because of any of that, but I need the pair. I love the video game. I love the movie. I love the show, whatever it is. I need her. Period. It's not a figure that's going to be like, oh, she looks great. Because again, the girl is not a pretty looking girl. A lot of people make fun of her now with the whole, her whole line of, I'm going to be a dad. That really killed her, and if she had any popularity, was gone with that line because she was the butt of the joke after that everywhere online. So are they going to make money on that? I'm assuming that's the whole point, right? If any figure is out for sale, they're going to make money, right? The people who don't make money, the people who sit on things are the retailers and the resellers, right? If something flops, right? Hot Toys gets paid regardless, right? Sideshow will place their orders, and then everybody else place orders from through Sideshow. So Sideshow will tell Hot Toys, I need 10,000, so they could distribute everywhere to all their retailers and other their people that they work with. Hot Toys gets paid for that immediately. So Hot Toys makes their money no matter what happens to these figures. Obviously, what happens in Rebel Base, Secret Base, the other base, that's their problem over there, which that doesn't affect us here. We don't buy from there. We don't buy from Rebel Base. We don't walk into, Secret Base and buy in there. So whatever's sitting there, that's their problem. But from Sideshow, whatever Sideshow doesn't sell, Sideshow's stuck with that, right? And that's how we benefit with stuff in the bargain bin, with getting things with on a discount, with the coupon codes and blah blah blah, right? Sometimes they give you buy two get one free, so that's how that works. That's how they get rid of overstock. But Hot Toys always makes their money. It's not like they're sitting on anything. So anything they make, they know they got money made. Next is Superman 1978. Superman and Clark Kent, possible 2-pack could release very soon. Again, what the hell does very soon mean? If they're talking about Q4 2025, what the hell is very soon? So obviously that's wrong. Again, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Hot Toys has never made a Clark Kent. They made a Superman Returns version of a Clark Kent, right? It was a suited version that you could then take the suit off, and it was Superman, that Brandon Routh Superman. They made that. But they never made a 1978 Christopher Reeve version of anything.
We need it. I need that, to be honest. I need a fucking Clark Kent.
Absolutely. But again, buy Hot Toys, because remember, InArt is making theirs, and it looks like shit already. So they're making their. I think who was it? J&D. I want to say J&D made. I believe they teased something, or they said they announced that they were making something like that. I know a statue company has made a few of them over the years. So absolutely, Hot Toys making a Clark Kent, Superman double pack or even separately, it's very welcome. It is very necessary. It was something they never made with Christopher Reeve. Again, Brandon Routh, they made it once. I want to say there were two. No, I think it was only one version with the suit that, again, you could remove the suit and have him as Superman as well. And I think there was a very limited figure, and it's very expensive on what do you call it? On eBay right now. I never got that figure because those bodies were really crappy. That suit was really crappy. Looked very, very cheap. The head sculpt was very crappy. So I was like, huh?
Yeah, the head sculpt was bad.
Yeah, no, it was really bad. And so I could have easily bought it years ago, but I was like, this doesn't even look good. It looked like a really, really bad toy. So I was like, you know what? I am not buying it. That's why I don't have it. They made a regular Superman version, and then they made the suited version with I want to say it was like a beige brownish suit that he had on with a tie, I think, and everything. So, and I think he came with a pair of glasses too. So again, not the greatest figure. That's why I don't have it. I don't miss it. I don't need it. It's not necessary. And that's what the Jor-El figure that you have, Mike, well, that we have now, came from. It was that Superman Returns, not the original Superman, which I didn't know. I thought it was a regular Superman. Then we have, guys, Star Wars, Yoda with Temple Chair or Senate Pod, which again, a new Yoda has to be made at some point with the rolling eyes. The last Yoda we got, they've only made 2 Yodas. I believe it was A New Hope, the first one, and then
no. The first one was Empire.
Okay, so Empire was the first one, and then the second one was Attack of the Clones, which is the only one.
Completely 2 different Yodas, because the Empire Yoda was based off of the puppet, the Sesame Street puppet.
Correct, right? That's true.
And the new one, the Attack of the Clones, was the animated, you could say. But to be honest, that's the Yoda to get. I even sold my Empire Strikes Back Yoda because, again, it's night and day. Like, if you need a Yoda in your collection, it's the Attack of the Clones.
The Attack of the Clones, right?
100 times out of 100.
Right, you get the real hair. You get the real hair with it. The little
right. And since that figure is going, that's been kind of, you could say, a premium figure in the aftermarket, right? Like, that Yoda is always sold well. Like, why not re-release that and with a chair now and get in on that secondary market money?
Right. And so an updated Yoda has to be made again with the rolling eyes at some point. So that's, again, I think like this whole list is just like a wish list. I don't think this is anything that they have any knowledge of. You know what I mean? So episode 3, Dark Side Anakin, Artisan and Sculpted. Again, we know that already. Pleather goods coming soon. So I don't know why they say that. Pleather goods coming soon. That doesn't make sense. Episode 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Artisan and Sculpted. Again, we've been getting the fringe with the fringe a little bit. And then, so that's probably what they meant. But again, this is all old stuff. Avengers Doomsday. Ian McKellen, Magneto in the works. Patrick Stewart, Charles Xavier in the works. Kelsey Grammer's Beast in the works. Alan Cummings, Nightcrawler in the works. Again, these are very possible. I don't know how sure I would be about this. I can tell you the Nightcrawler would be ideal. That would be a very popular figure. I think Hot Toys will do a great job with that. What do you feel about a Nightcrawler, Michael?
A what?
Nightcrawler.
I mean, look at all of them from the, it's all going to be different timelines, and they're going to try to, bring in different universes and bring in the old movies into the new movies to make kind of one giant connected spider web of universes. That's what they're shooting for, right? So, I don't know. Kelsey Grammer Beast doesn't do, I don't get too excited about that, to be quite honest. The Nightcrawler, not too excited about that for some reason.
Well, you don't think there would be like good looking figures though?
I can't just be in it for the fucking figure, man. I gotta like love the property behind it, or I gotta have like, it's got like, you gotta have the whole like X-Men team like together. Like I'll like the Daredevil if it fits in with like, the whole X-Men team that I can put on a shelf. But if you're just like talking the Daredevil and that's all they're selling me right now, I don't get hyped about that. Like the Ian McKellen Magneto, that I would want. That's probably the one I would want the most. Because he can be standalone, you know what I mean? Or he can fit, with on a shelf with what I already have, basically. You know what I mean? He can just fit next to an Xavier or with the Ian McKellen figure that I already have.
Right. Yes, Michael, Guardian. I said Angel is Guardian. Yes, correct. Gudon says, can they make a motorcycle without putting in Harley? They can. Why haven't they done it though? If that's the case, right? Which again, we get the bat cycles. How many we got a bat pod, we got a bat cycle, right? There's no label on it. It doesn't say
crotch rockets are a little easier than that Harley
it's gonna be isn't it a Fat Boy that he rides?
Yeah, something to that effect. But
right,
yeah, those bikes gotta be harder.
It's gonna be a very specific look to that motorcycle. Because remember, for a Bat Pod, right? That's not a branded motorcycle. For the Bat Cycle for 22 Batman, that's not a branded motorcycle. It doesn't say Honda, it doesn't say Suzuki, it doesn't say Kawasaki, it doesn't say any of that, right? That's just a generic thing because it's a Bat Cycle. For Terminator, that is a Fat Boy. There's your problem right there. They can't give you a generic looking Fat Boy because it's going to be a problem with the copyright, licenses. That's the issue. They can do whatever they want.
I don't think the licensing has anything to do with the bikes. I think
absolutely.
No fucking way, man.
Why? Why don't you think that? Go ahead.
Because you're fucking retarded with that. I love you, but you're retarded with that.
Okay, so explain why is it?
Because again, the fucking Harley bike is a sculpted nightmare compared to a fucking crotch rocket bug bike. A crotch rocket bug bike is much easier to make, or that giant Batman bullshit bike, which is it doesn't have a ton of sculpted it's wheels.
So you're saying
I think the Harley bike is more difficult to make.
So you're saying that
the engine, the tailpipes, the chrome, the fucking seat, the spokes in the wheel. There's more.
So what you're saying is that the reason why Hot Toys hasn't made a figure of what do you call it? A bike is because it is too intricate for them to make.
Intricate and cost effective, yes.
So I'm going
Too
to
intricate
show
to be
you.
cost effective. That's what I say.
I'm going to show you that you have to understand that if they decided, okay, to make this bike, which as you can see, it would take them. This is all molds, first of all. They're not going to give you a real engine. This is going to be all printed plastic pieces from coming from a mold, right? All of this looks exactly like somewhat like the 22 bat cycle, okay? So it has nothing to do with being difficult because Hot Toys can make you anything. It has 100, again, we don't know, right? But I believe that it has 100% to do with licensing because they would have made the bike a long time ago. They would have made it. Again, they know people want this. They know that it would make the figure that much better. Now that the T800 clean version's out, you're going to tell me people wouldn't go nuts over this? Absolutely. But it's going to be a problem trying to replicate something so specific without using their license. Because let me tell you something. Harley Davidson fights out. It's over for Hot Toys. They get sued.
I would imagine they could get away with it and just not have the Harley thing on the tank. Don't you think that they'd get away with it if they just made
again?
Remember
that this is a specific design. This is not just a generic bike. That's the problem. If it was like, for example, what bike company makes the 22 bat cycle? You don't know because it's just a generic thing. What bike company makes the bat pot? You don't know because it's not a thing.
Oh, who gives a shit though? Because you can't fit this thing on a fucking shelf anyways. Who cares?
Well, that's the thing. But I'm telling you, it's the license.
The bikes, all like the fucking bikes and the vehicles were all good in theory, and we got us all fucking excited. But once you started bringing fucking 1/6 fucking bat wings into our homes, it's logistically impossible to collect like that. Right. It is like, believe me. I could not figure a responsible way to get that 1/6 bat wing in my fucking home. I couldn't. That's how big that thing is.
I almost got, believe it or not, I almost got the Jazz Inc. bat wing. I almost got that thing, the 1/6.
Yeah, me too.
And I said, where am I putting?
I mean, I didn't just buy first and then figured it out later. I was like, you know what? Could I mount it on the ceiling? Could I?
That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I didn't get it because I knew where. I said, he announced the pre-order. I said, where am I putting this thing? Because obviously having a 1/6 bat wing, big. It would be sick in any collection. That'll look sick anywhere you put it. I was like, where is this shit going? I said, the best thing would be hanging from the ceiling. I said, that's going to be stupid. I said, where on the wall? I said, I have no wall space to mount because I remember they made like a weird mount for it. I said, where am I putting this thing? And that's why I was like, nah. I was like, number one, my issue with Jazz Inc. to begin with, but space-wise, I was like, where is this going? I said, I have nowhere to put this, so that's why I didn't get it. But let me tell you something. Whoever has that Batwing, and just looks-wise, right? Just the presence of that thing, beautiful. We got Blinken says, honestly, the U.S. license is probably hard to get for anything, because it's the most expensive and strict, and the companies know U.S. is most profitable. Again, it is what it is, but why is InArt not doing anything worldwide? Everything's local. You know what I mean? And clearly, like I just mentioned, multiple companies could be doing the same exact thing. So again, if that's the thing, like you said, it's not being taken into effect because people are still doing Iron Man. Well, like I said, the Batman 22, InArt was doing it literally pretty much at the same time. The Joker, right? Heath Ledger's Joker, they did it. Hot Toys did it. So, you know what I mean? So again, anything's possible, but it doesn't look like whatever you said is happening because companies are making, and then specifically in the same scale too, which is even worse. Because let's say you said, well, Hot Toys is making it 1/6 and InArt's making it 12 scale. Okay, then maybe the same scale is not possible, but they're doing the same shit, same scale. We got Zard's Flame. First time here. Welcome.
Hello!
Fabs is definitely the Yoda. Yeah, no, definitely. We're getting an updated Yoda with rolling eyes 100%. They need to collab with mini champs to make the bike. they make the best licensed bikes. Again, whatever the case is, it has to be permitted by Harley Davidson, period. You know, because again, if it was a generic thing, if it was just a random, you know, let's say that it was a bike that, for example, the Terminator put together in the movie, right? It's not a Fat Boy specifically. It's not a bike that he stole, that it's an actual real bike. No, let's say he put it together. We would have had that bike a long time ago. Because remember, it would be a made-up thing, like the Bat Cycle, like the Bat Pod, like the Bat Cycle from The Flash, the Bat Cycle from 22 Batman, right? These are not your generic style of bike. These are custom things made by the character. So because the Fat Boy is something very specific, you're not going to get away with that design and not get looked at by, it's going to get back to Harley Davidson one way or another. They're going to be like, yo, they took your shit. See you in court, Hot Toys. That's a problem. So they rather just avoid all of it, because is it really worth it to get sued over a bike that's going to make them how much money? Not enough for what the lawsuit's going to be. I'll tell you that right now. So they just rather just stay away. 47 guys, hit the like button, please. There's 45 of you guys here. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. He's trying to say Hot Toys can't do Chrome. Can't do Chrome. Oh man. Dude is a cornball. Everything is bad unless it's his opinion. Ooh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Zards? Let us know what you mean by this, buddy.
Fucking cornball. What a fucking douchebag.
Who's he talking about? Talking about you?
He's all upset about his fucking motorcycle. Fucking flamer.
No problem. True, though, no. Who are you talking about? Inner has a U.S. license for Walking Dead and Terminator 1. Okay, so there you go. So Walking Dead, Hot Toys is not doing Walking Dead, right? They could keep that for themselves. And like I said, Terminator 1 is going to be made by Hot Toys anyway. Hot Toys already did it years ago. Why wouldn't they do it again? It's very simple. So again, like I said, it is what it is, but it doesn't look like anybody's exclusive with anything at this moment, specifically in the same 1/6 scale. Marty McFly wears self-lacing. I'm going to Back to the Future. Hot Toys just made the shoes with the 1/6 logo scale. I mean, a shoe is a little different. You know what I mean? A shoe is a little different. Same thing with Miles Morales, right? Miles Morales has a specific look to the shoe, right? It's a specific Nike sneaker. I think it's the Jordan.
That's a good point, though. You know what I mean? Why isn't Nike suing him over the shoes? I mean,
I could tell you it's not the exact same thing. And remember, a shoe and a motorcycle, a shoe is $100-something.
You could, that is a very specific shoe.
No, I mean? Correct. Absolutely. But again, they changed something on it, number one. And then, like I was saying, the Miles Morales Jordan sneaker too.
I don't think it's a licensing issue. I don't.
Again, we don't know. Like I said, we don't know. But right. I think
I don't. I would guess. I would guess no.
But also, like I said, the Miles Morales Jordans. Remember, Hot Toys never made it with the Nike logo on them. People have to buy. Right. They made a style of it, but not specific that shoe. They use the same colors, but is it the same exact sneaker?
Right,
like
it was basically everything, but without the logo, right? So that's what I'm saying.
Again, I don't know if it's literally the exact same. You know, if the red is where the red's supposed to be in the original, if the black is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But if it is, again, it's a shoe. And yes, they could sue them for the shoe as well. Absolutely. But it's a different conversation than a shoe that's $100-something over a motorcycle that's a few, tens of thousands of dollars. The bike could be 20 grand, 30 grand. We don't know, so it's a different conversation. But again, 100% true. They had to change the look of the shoe because they can't give you, again, they removed the logo. Why didn't they give you the logo? Because it's a problem. They could only get away with so far not giving you the 100% most accurate thing for the character, because then it's, this is not accurate. This is not, this is not it. This is wrong. So they try to get it as close as possible to what it's supposed to look like, but not give it to you 100% because, again, out of fear of the lawsuit. Because if they don't get for the permission, then there's a problem. The Great, where have you been?
Hello!
What have I clicked on? You have clicked on the stream that is begging for likes tonight. Guys, hit the like button. There's 52 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. We are begging for likes tonight so I can become a YouTuber like your favorite bums. And then what else we got? So now, the Magneto you mentioned. What about Professor X?
Yeah.
You would want something like that with the chair?
For sure.
Now, you saw that the last time we saw them, they were like 99 years old, both of them. Do you want them that old?
Yep. I'll take them both ways, but I want a Jean-Luc Picard Professor X 100%, and I want them. I want them old. Yes. Yep, because they were old as far as in all the movies. You know what I mean? So yes.
But you want them? How would you want them now? Generic outfits. Because remember, in the previews and the little trailers of them being shown for Doomsday, they just look very basic.
Yeah. Give me well, again, I want Professor X in a suit. He's always in a suit, pretty much, right? So I want him in a suit in a chair. Give me an advanced hover chair. I don't need an actual wheelchair. And then I don't know, with Magneto, I think I would want some kind of swap out, if it could be done. Or they should go back and give us two bodies. They should give us like the Bespin Luke and give me a civilian version, and then give me the powered up version. For heroes that have that would be cool.
Blinken says, honestly, Hot Toys probably figures they won't sell enough of the Harley motorcycles to be worth, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying, right? How much money can they make on these bikes? Remember, a lot of people in this community right now are not buying anything to begin with. They want to go everything, cheap, and they want discounted stuff, and nobody's really pre-ordering much because they're hoping that it's going to sit and then they could get it cheaper later on or get it through somebody in the groups, because that's another thing. Nobody's pre-ordering anything, but then in the groups, ISL for figures that literally just came out. What do you mean? Why didn't you pre-order the figure if you knew you wanted the figure? But they're looking to make again, it's their problem. But they're looking to get shit cheaper so they don't have to pre-order. And again, understandable now with the tariffs, right? That doesn't help anybody. But it's like, stop being a bum. Like, if you really want the figure, like, stop trying to like just, get everything for nothing. And we're going to get into something that happened today in one of the groups too, a little more drama. Guys, hit the like button. There's 55 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Give him a walker. Give him a walker. Oh my God. I want Cyclops. Cyclops is coming. Magneto, long hair artist. And this guy. Xavier artist. This guy. Stupid. I want kid who blinks and changes the channel on TV. This guy. That's what was that? X2? I think that was X3. That was the last one, I think. When he's in the middle of the night, I forget. I think Iceman's walking around, or no, not Iceman. Wolverine is walking around in the middle of the night. He meets Iceman in the kitchen, and he walks by, and the kid's just sitting there blinking, changing the channel. I think that was X-Men 3.
I want new X-Men though. I'm okay to revisit Xavier, and I'm okay to revisit, Magneto. But when it comes to the X-Men, I actually want a whole new recasted X-Men. Like from top to bottom. Fucking Angel, Archangel, everyone. I want it all recasted, redone. I get away from the Fox franchise, because they had some hits and they had some misses. You know what I mean? So give me it all new in this Doomsday movie and what's going to come after it. Give me an all new X-Men. Recast everything.
Hello! Welcome. Right on time, Thule. Right on time. The heck with Cyclops? We need a Lobo. No, Lobo's coming. 100% he's coming. I wouldn't mind any Ian McKellen and Michael Fassbender, Magneto, both in iterations. That would be cool, but I doubt it.
I would take both
Fassbender-
too, because I feel like those are the hits. I feel like those were the hits from that franchise, right? So I would take both iterations too. I mean, technically I have them, but they're third party. You know, they're those yellow and blue third party suits.
Right.
Whatever company made those.
Toys Era.
Toys Era.
These.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toys Era.
But let's be honest, they're fucking stand-ins, right? They are stand-ins until Hot Toys eventually makes them, and then they're garbage.
I agree. I want to see X-Men with comic accurate suits and give us a good Juggernaut. That would be sick. I would love a good Juggernaut. Guys, the Deadpool Wolverine Juggernaut shipped from gianttoy.com. So that should be here at some point next week. Which again, that was the X3, the X-Men 3 movie Juggernaut figure that came out. Obviously different actor, but
I'll be honest. I like the Juggernaut figure from the that was Toys R Us too, right?
You're talking about the Deadpool 2 Juggernaut.
Yeah.
That was good. Well, remember they made two. The red one was trash, but the yellow one was nice.
The yellow one, I that's a solid figure. I think it works, man. I like that. I mean, it's not
it's good.
Yeah,
it was good. It was it was a good body, and the fact that you could remove the sleeves also was a really good touch on that. You know, you got the battle damage look to it. Really nice.
Yeah. I thought that was a good figure, yeah.
All right, guys. So like I said, this list, I don't know who came up with this, but I've told you 99.9% of all this shit. So again, whoever's watching me, give me credit next time. Stop being a bum all the time and being selfish. Always great to see you guys, Mike talk. Guys, there's 57 of you guys here. Thank you guys for being here. We need 10 more likes. Guys, hit the like button. Remember, we're begging for likes tonight. This is the begging for likes stream.
I'll tell you those K-pop Hot Toys.
We're gonna go over. Hold that.
Go over?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, make sure you pull up the Barbie versions because they're not fucking far off from them. To be fucking honest.
Hold on. All right, so let's start with that. Since you brought that up first, let's start with those. Because like I said, you got a bunch of shit to go over. But let's start with those. So you're talking about Barbie, like specifically Barbie, not the Mattel. You're talking about the Mattel.
Mattel is Barbie.
Yeah. So yeah, we went over. Let me pull them up.
I mean, you're not right. You're not going to buy the Hot Toys figures for your kids.
Right. Impossible.
Right. Because let me tell you, I've done it. Right. I've handed over a Ghost Spider Hot Toy figure to my, how old was she? 5, 6. And it's a nightmare. She lost eyeballs, and you know the magnetic eyes. There are eyes throughout my fucking car that I will have to find one day because they've been dropped into car seats, and I have I've looked. I have no fucking idea where it is. I'm gonna have to take the goddamn car apart to fucking find it.
Yeah, no, but it's only common sense. You're not gonna spend $1,000 worth of for 3 figures to give it to a child for them to ruin in 5 minutes. It ain't gonna happen.
Are not for children. 1,000%.
Right.
They will destroy it.
So here is the Mattel versions of these, right? So again, different look than what we're getting from Hot Toys. This is supposed to be like their battle outfits, apparently, because I don't know anything about that. But somebody said in the chat, and obviously these are what we're getting from Hot Toys. So go ahead, Michael. How do you like them? Are you definitely getting them?
How much are? I didn't even see. How much are they charging for these Hot Toy ones?
So $260, $260, and $280.
$260. So basically $1,000 for the fucking K-pop, and then that set on the other screen is $150.
Right.
Come on. Like obviously, I'm not buying these for my collection. This is not going to be down here with me. You know, I would buy these for my daughter, but again, having experienced this already, having her destroy a Hot Toys Ghost Spider already in front of me. I would never give them, they got to be teenagers. You know what I mean? I would imagine 13.
Now, but question, because what I said that I would do, obviously, when I get these, it's not going to be for me. I'm not going to display them down here either. But for you specifically, right? Your kids go downstairs, right? They look at your collection. They like their stuff. For you, you're. I'm going to assume you're going to get them, but you're saying you're not going to display them. Wouldn't it make sense for you to display them for when they go downstairs? They see that they got their toys out there.
No, like if I got these Hot Toys, I would put them in their room. That's where I put the figures that I have gotten for them. I've put on their, like, whatever it is, their dresser or credenza there. Like, I don't have their figures down here or with me, or a section that's like their stuff. No.
So not even. So you're just gonna get them and keep them boxed up?
I'm not getting them.
Oh, you're not? I thought you were getting them 100%.
No. Not for $1,000. No way.
And
no
now,
way.
seeing
and I
these,
ordered, like I said, I already ordered these. I ordered these when these came out, and because again, I thought they were gonna come out this Christmas. Like they really did scam you, fucking Mattel Barbie, because these, I think, came out. I think the pre-order came out in October or November, and it kind of was a little misleading. Like, it was going to be here for this Christmas, but it's for next Christmas. So like they're supposed to be here before Christmas, this time next year. But
now,
it was $150 for the set.
Seeing this set here, right? As you can see, it's the same body reused 3 times, right? Obviously the height difference comes from the shoes that they're wearing, right? The boots that they're wearing. Seeing this look here, the white look, do you think, knowing how
what it comes down to is not that. Look at the detail, and the costumes are going to, of course, lights and head and shoulders different from the Hot Toys than to the Barbies. But look at the faces, right? Look at the head sculpts. The head sculpts are actually not super far away from each other, and that's what we pay for. Like, these figures should be no more than $150. Like, to try to charge me what you normally charge me, Hot Toys, you think I'm fucking stupid. And I'm not stupid. I'm not fucking retarded. But to try to charge me what you normally charge me for these sculpted head sculpts, and it's insulting. It's ridiculous. Do not buy these. Do not.
Question for you. Now, seeing this white look, obviously we're getting this, like I said, the same body we used 3 times, most likely. What are the chances, do you think, that Hot Toys is going to reuse these bodies a second time or a 6th time and give us this white look?
No.
You don't think so?
No. You're going as, like, out on a limb here. You're saying that there's enough dudes out there that want these chicks and then want them in another fucking outfit. I mean, look, I get there's fucking creeps in this hobby, but come on, man. No way.
Oh my god! Wait,
No
this is for the creeps on their behalf.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
So I mean, I get it. But what I'm saying is, obviously, Hot Toys is looking to make money, right? The popularity of the show would dictate if that's possible. So again, knowing how popular this thing is, because I don't know anything about it, knowing how popular, you don't think they would go that far?
I am shocked that Hot Toys did it, to be honest, because again, really? I would imagine, it's my guess, that this is a male-dominated hobby, right?
Right.
The action fucking figures, and in your most premium version of fucking action figures is what these are. And when you do this, like, these are not action figures, right? This is doll territory now.
Right.
And this is a show for kids. This is not a show for dad. This is a show for the girls. I don't get it. This doesn't. Look, maybe it has something to do with the Korean, the Asian influence, and it's so popular, and they're like,
that is 100% it right there. That's it.
Yeah. So good. You got a little time in the sun with these K-pop stars. Enjoy, but I'm not going to spend $1,000. I love my
Also-
kids, but like I have the thank God I have the experience of them her destroying the ghost spider on me already. So
Also, I just want to apologize on Michael's behalf. He just said as you can see, he's very misogynistic. This is not a male-dominated hobby. Carlo, right here, knows very well what I mean. He loves his females in the hobby. So if you were to rate these 1 to 10, again, knowing what they look like, knowing, seeing the movie.
Six. I mean, look they did a good job on the outfits.
6. Oh my God.
There's no lifelike head sculpt. You can't like say, "Oh my God, look how lifelike and look how close they got this figure to the actual actor." No, you're this is cartoons. And then the charge $300 for it. This is Hono type shit. You know what I mean? Like, really, how is this any different than a Hono?
This guy. Nightwatch says, are these K-pop reuse of Jinx body? Nightwatch, no. If you go look at Jinx right now, remember Jinx is wearing shorts, right? She's wearing like capris type things. If you look at her knee joints, she has 100% visible knee joints. These figures, as you can see, are seamless, so it's not the same body. I remember saying everything Mike has said, but I was the crazy one a few weeks ago. Oh my God, Bob. Bob, what did you say last week?
God bless you.
Bob is always made feel weird, and then he's like he redeems himself. Bob, tell us what you said again so we can make it clear. Oh man. So then exactly.
Wait, you're telling me for the last fucking month you guys have been praising these fucking K-pop fucking figures?
No, not at all. Not at all. But again, what I said was the same thing you just said. To spend $1,000 to give this to a kid, it ain't happening. I'm buying these for my niece and my niece only. I'm gonna tell her, do not open these, keep them in the box, obviously, which is kind of a shame because what's the point? But the only other way to do it is have them in a case in her room, displayed inside the case. Do not touch it. Do not play with it. Is that going to happen with a 5-year-old? I don't think so. So, that's the thing.
Hey, look, if I had these things down here in my collection, that would just invite the kids to come down more. And look, I'm already biting my nails when they fucking come down here, man. Like
that is true.
They will tip shit over and like they just come running through here like rampant. Like,
yeah, that is true.
No,
that's very true. Yeah, that is very true. Because they're gonna be like, Dad, can we go downstairs to look at the K-pop? And yeah.
And like, please, they will destroy shit.
Yeah, no, that is true. Mike, these guys are all in on these. Don't let them.
I know it. Please, if they bought the Wednesday figure, man, I know they're all these cornballs.
Oh my God, Bob!
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
Yep.
Oh my God, Bob, that was disrespectful. Oh man, Mattel will be coming out with their $200 each K-pop American Girl dolls.
Yeah, well, now that's different, right? Because the American Girl, that's like, again, a bigger doll. They can change it. The kids are into the American Girl doll. I got to bring them down to that American Girl.
Ash says, yes, Mike, they have been Fabs lying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
That makes total fucking sense.
You guys know exactly what I said, so this is for all of you.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
What'd you say, Mike?
Look, I'm not going to be surprised when these fucking figures are on Fabs's top 10 figures of 2026.
Oh, man. This is going to be my top 3 of the year, 2026.
Yep.
Oh, my God. No, like I said, I'm going to get them 100%. Obviously, like I said, you're not going to see them displayed down here because they're not going to be for me. But it is painful. It is very painful $1,000, man. Like it
Too
hurts.
expensive. They're too, and especially with the tariffs, like if they're too expensive, they're too expensive for what they are.
Absolutely. Again, it's not, there's no armor to them. There's nothing intricate about it. There's nothing,
Well, no, there's intricacy, right? There's zippers and little like dingly,
but not.
hanging
I
off.
mean, come on, not like your standard figure. You know what I mean?
But nothing to make that $300. You know what I mean? Like that must be all licensing, right? That's
what I figured. And again, remember these bodies are all seamless silicone, brand new bodies for these figures. So I mean, that's got to count for something. But it's got to be licensing
on
too.
the one that's that's sleeveless there. It's all silicone all the way up.
Yeah, this is all seamless silicone. Literally, it's like at least we can't see what's in the waist, but it looks like it's an entire one-piece body, unless we see a seam here at some point. As of right now, it just looks like it's just one big spice.
I don't know what dude is buying. I mean, you can't. I mean, look at what dude is buying these.
No, I'm telling you, it's Kurt. He said Lucho.
Yeah, right. Well, besides Luch.
Oh my God. So now, all right, let's go to the first one. This was the one you first missed. This was the only thing we had to talk about that first weekend. So Father Predator, everybody knows you don't care about any of this, but as a figure, how do you like it as a figure?
It's big. That's it.
It's big. So how do you like, for example, the head sculpt?
Again, I don't get jazzed up on the monsters. I just don't. You know what I mean? I don't see I guess I really don't. There's good paint there. There's no question about that. I just don't. I don't know. I feel like the human sculpt and getting that to match the likeness is like a talent. Like it's an art almost to a degree. Like I see it that way compared to like this. I don't know.
You're saying getting somebody's real likeness, on point to something like this?
Yeah, to sculpt that and to make that like to have that likeness match so well, that like to me that's an art. To making a monster out of a 3D print, not so much. The paint, sure, but yeah, I don't know. I don't. And then again, I'm not a huge fan of the property, so I shit on it because of that. You know what I mean? I just can't get behind loving the figures because it's just not my thing. Same thing with Aliens, man. For some reason, Aliens, Predator. I mean, I like the movies. Don't get me wrong. Terminator, I like them. I watched them. I just can't. I'm a superhero guy. I'm a homo that way. I like my guys in tights.
You like your what do you call it? Your tighty whities outside the pants.
Yeah, I want your underwear on the outside. I want it really tight. I want you to lift me up and save me when I fall out of a tree. That's what I want.
You like the throbbing look.
Yes, I want bulges. I want tight.
I want bulges. He said.
I want tight underoos.
Fabi's gonna send me those K-pop figures for me to feisenize for the best for price of $259.
You wouldn't care. You would love that body as it is.
Exactly. He already came to it. Mike likes robots that eat baby food.
It's funny. Now that you say that, I definitely prefer a robot over a monster, I guess.
All right. So if you were to rate this 1 to 10.
I mean, again, impressive size, right? He's like the big normal size Predator, like what they're supposed to be, right?
Well, this is the same body that they use for the Feral. Same exact endoskeleton like build. So
he's what, like 16, 18 inches? 18?
I think it's some like 16 inches, I think.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you don't care, you don't really care about like the chain look or the armor or anything like that. Nothing appeals to you at all?
doesn't like catch me to say, look how cool that is. Look at that antler crown. And then look what's that disease when the mom gets bit by the microcephaly predator, right? That's what this is.
Yeah,
right?
that was
This
called,
is a genetically inferior predator. This is the
that had,
runt
that,
of the
that had
litter.
a different name. That had a different name. It was something baby. Oh my God! It was bit when you got bit by the mosquito and you got that disease.
It's like microcephaly.
Well,
or
no,
something.
that's the like
That's
the
legal name. The legal.
that's the scientific name. That's the actual real name. But it had oh my God.
Oh well, what's it called?
Zuba baby. Oh my God! What the hell was it?
Either way, this is the Zika baby,
There you go, Zika baby. Yes,
because it was the Zika virus.
I know it was Zuba, Zika. Oh my God, that's terrible. So now, seeing the size right next to, remember you had mentioned last time when we spoke on this, you said this was the grunt. Now seeing these two, is this now more appealing to you?
No, look at that little baby predator. I mean, come on. Look at him.
Little baby predator.
He's
Oh
so cute.
Oh my God. That is hysterical. So none of this is appealing. None of this makes you say, you know what? I need the pair now.
Again, I hate, I get it, guys. Like if I was a Predator fan, you're probably like, fuck Mike. He's bashing my Predator. I get it. I get it, man. You can be mad at me. It's fine. But yeah, I'm not into it.
All right. So 1 to 10.
4.
Oh my God, that is hysterical. That is so funny. That is so funny. All right, next. We got, what else we got? We got a lot, Mike, so strap it on. Let's see. I went too far down. Now we got to go up. There we go. All right, this beauty. You'll have to like something. So we get a 1-1 scale of Stitch, just like we got the Grogu from Sideshow, Grogu from Hot Toys. How do you like it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you getting it?
I mean, I can't believe you even bring this shit up on this fucking show. We just got to start talking about maybe other things, because like when you bring this shit in front of me, it's just...
Well, it's a Hot Toys figure, so we got to talk about it.
It's not a Hot Toys figure. I understand Hot Toys makes pops. I get it. And you're gonna try to bring it under the umbrella, but this is fucking retarded. This is not for us. This is not meant for us. This is meant for the guys who dress up like Ghostbusters. So let's not do this.
Oh my God. So if you were to rate this 1 to 10.
No, there's no rating.
There's no rating.
You can't. It's not even. You can't. It's not even rateable.
Oh my God. So you don't think you wouldn't get this for your kids and be like, "Oh, guys, I got you this"?
No. I wouldn't. I would not. Because you know what? I bought the Yoda initially for my kid, and then I spent $300 on it, and I showed her the Yoda, and she's like, "I don't want this fucking thing." I'm like, well,
the Grogu you're talking about.
Yeah, the Grogu.
He's like, I don't want this fucking thing. Oh my God. All right, we got Jinx. So let me show. I forget who said. Let me see. Somebody just mentioned about the body being the same. Let me show you the knee joint so you could see that it is not the same. Right here, you could kind of see. You see this breakage here? So this is a seam on the knee. Let me see if I can find you a better look so you can see it's not the same body. These are seamless for the K-pop are seamless, and this has like full-blown seams on it. Let me see where's a good picture so I could show you, because it's not the same. It's not the same. We pointed that out last stream, because you could clearly see how visible those knee joints. Oh, here it is. See right there? There's a gap right there on the knee. The K-pops are obviously 100% seamless, so it is definitely not the same body. Let me see. I thought there was a better shot of
What
this.
is it? Is it a video game? This thing?
It's a Netflix show apparently, Arcane. So just as a figure, two face places you can see. This one's no expression. This one's got the evil expression. You got the shark gun, these weapons, all these fancy little things. As a figure, exciting, not exciting? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
Yeah, no, not exciting, not interesting. Next. This is even worse than the K-pop because again, I don't even know what the fuck this is. I would imagine it's a cartoon. And again, like now if this was $125, what's the price point on this?
This thing is like $280.
Don't tell me it's over $200. Don't you dare. Don't you dare tell me it's over $200.
Like $280, $260, $280.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Hot Toys. Hey, Hot Toys, fuck you. Never.
Yeah,
never.
this is not cheap.
Guys,
this is not
come
cheap.
on, man. This is not a $300 figure. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Come on, we've been doing this a long time. We have fucking a shitload of figures. You're gonna spend $320 after tax, tariff, and shipping. You're gonna spend $300 fucking dollars on this figure? Never, never will you get my hard-earned money for that bullshit. Never, never, ever, ever.
Yeah, no, I like them. I think they look great, but again, I don't know. Just like you, I don't know what it is. And again, I tell you guys all the time, I don't need to know what it is. But where would I put these?
It's overpriced for what it is. It could be cool. Like I said, you know what I mean? $1.25, it could be cool.
Geez, I really like that. Jinx does not fit with my collection, and I have to say no sometimes. No, it's a great figure. It looks great. I like it. It's just, where do I put it? Where does it go? You know? Mike, what world you live in? Hot Topic exclusive. Hot Topic.
That makes sense. Yeah, she looks like she walked out of a fucking Hot Topic.
If you have to rate this 1 to 10. So remember, also, you know, the body with all the tattoos on it, right? That takes some work. That takes some time. So they got to charge you for all these things, right? All these little buckles, all the little straps. Again, everything's sculpted plastic, nothing fancy, but you know, they got to make that money. So 1 to 10.
No lifelike head sculpt, no actor likeness to pay for. Bullshit property, bullshit C-level property that the license probably paid them rather than Hot Toys fucking paying for it. No, it is apt. This is where Hot Toy, you know, I bet you Hot Toys makes 5 times the money on this figure compared to like an Iron Man figure. You know what I mean? They probably do their margins. They make so much more money off this type of shit. But you know, and again, they don't sell as much. Obviously, they're not selling this,
right?
And you know, I mean, really, how many of these could even be made? 1,000? This is not even a 3. This is not 3,000.
Well, it's not announced as a limited release, so it's a standard release.
There's no way there's 3,000 of those figures out there.
I agree with Mike. These are hard garbage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. No, I mean, as a figure, it's great, right? The artistry is beautiful. Everything about it is nice, very different, right? It's not your standard figure. But again, I don't know where this is from. I don't know anything about it. And again, the style of figure, where do you put this, right? If we're collecting all DC figures, Marvel figures, Terminators, Predators, Back to the Future, all real life like stuff, where does this go? And obviously people collect different stuff and different things, and they got different shelves and cases for, you know, their different styles of figures. Fine. I don't. So, you know, if I were to get this for $150, I'll definitely get it.
Yeah, it's just it's not priced right. It's not priced right.
I need some DC and original trilogy Star Wars announcements. Oh, those are coming, Ron. Guys, give me the wrong. It's so wrong.
Wrong.
Reminds me of Spider-Punk. I had to get that. Yes, Spider-Punk. I knew this guy years ago. I think his name started with the T, ended with the Uli. He was supposed to get me my Spider-Punk. I think it was 1993. I'm still waiting, though. I wouldn't mind having that shark gun from our Harley Quinn. Yes, the shark gun is really nice. That is one of the cooler things on that figure is that gun, that
I
weird
passed
looking
on
shirt.
Spider-Punk. I didn't pick up Spider-Punk.
Yeah, no, I actually would like to display the spiked mask look and then the head scope, but obviously I'm displaying with the head scope on. That what's his name? What's that that guitar player?
I don't think I have one Spider figure from that fucking cartoon. As much as I liked the cartoon, the whole
What, into the Spider-Verse and across the Spider-Verse?
yeah, none of those figures, and like none. The 2099 was horrible. All those figures were again the figures they were based off the cartoon, and I can't get into that.
I got this on order for Haley, thinking about getting one too. Guys, my new name is Haley, just so you know. Save on, welcome.
Hello!
The first figure to release with tattoos on silicone from Hot Toys, so this would be a good indication for Harley Quinn. No, it'll be fine. I don't think it'll be a problem. I think it'll be perfectly fine. Hobie Brown. No. there's a musician. Oh my God, what is his name? That's supposed to be where they got that look from. He's a black guy too. I can't remember his name. Oh man. I can't remember his name, but he's a very popular musician, black guy, rock and roller. And that's where they got his look, right? That braids look. He was like that in the, I want to say in the 90s. Oh, I can't remember his name. No, not Jimi Hendrix. He's newer. He's from recent times. He became an actor.
Leto?
Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz. That's who it is. That Spider-Punk look comes from Lenny Kravitz. That's who he's supposed to look like. All right, so 1 to 10. 1 to 10, Michael.
No, 0.
It's 0.
0.
See,
this is worse than K-pop.
Arcane League of Legends is where it's from. So now, Michael, we have this beauty, something right up your alley. So we got Agent Venom, a Marvel figure. As you can see, this is a more exciting figure, right? More badass figure overall. As you can see, you get some tentacles with some different attachments, right? This look is the spikes. Then here you put some hands on it and it holds the guns all over the place. Is this more exciting for you? You like it better? How do you like it? Do you hate it?
Yeah, I like this.
Did you order this or no?
Mikey likes it. Yeah, I ordered it. And I wish that we had a Flash head sculpt. We need to get an actor to.
Now, question: Which Flash would you want? Like the comic book, obviously, the comic book look.
No, I want something very like they did with Tamiro Morrison, right? They on all those clone troopers, right? They use that lifelike head sculpt. I want a lifelike head sculpt. You know what I mean? Like Chris Evans would have been a good Flash Thompson, I almost think, but we eventually, I could see a good. I need to get. You know what? Maybe that's the swap that you can put in there is a Chris Evans head sculpt that you can make your own Flash Thompson.
Oh, that would be cool.
And I do like my Flash Thompson. Like I want him white. Like technically, I feel like this suit should be all white. Like reverse it. Because in the comics, I think right now that's kind of how he is, right?
It's mostly white, and then the white is all black.
What's the name of this figure? Anti-Venom, right? This is Agent. This is Agent Venom.
Yeah, Agent Venom. Because Anti-Venom is all white.
Sorry, yeah, Agent Anti-Venom, which obviously looks just like this in white.
Oh, that is a thing too. Agent Anti-Venom.
Oh yeah, that's more of a thing I want to say than Agent Venom.
Really?
Yeah.
So I didn't even hear about that. Oh, so you think that's a possibility? Absolutely, right?
I don't. As a matter of fact, I don't think Flash Thompson. Am I crazy? Flash Thompson isn't Agent Venom, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Or then he
was the very first. He was the very first.
You're right.
Agent Venom was Flash Thompson.
That's the whole fucking when he went up in space. Yeah.
Wait, we got a
But no,
super chat
he's
from
in
Ron.
an all white suit. He's like that's this look now, which is very cool. I like it being anti-Venom.
No, I love the black and white contrast too. Ron says
And
here's
that
$10.
just works. That whole concept works. Where like again, he's like the
Thank you,
right.
Ron.
He's the antidote to symbiotes. He's the reverse of it all.
Ron, this is for you.
Receive the priority shipping. So the earlier you
What the fuck is that from?
Oh, wait, I'll show it in a second. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate it. This is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, Ron. So this is from the InArt stream when they were showing
so
their
the
T1000 display, right? They're showing you that they're, the prototypes. These are the prototypes of them telling you that they're coming for pre-order, and this is what happened live and direct during the stream.
The earlier you
So, for some reason, I don't know what it is about them that they always need to do stuff like that. And don't forget the classic.
Strands for the.
It's always something with their bullshit ass figures. So now 1 to 10. First of all, how would you display this, Mike? Remember, he comes with the big ass blade.
As cool as the tendrils are, that's not going to work really well for me with my the way I display
with your
my
sardines.
figures.
With your sardine cases.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be guns up, guns down, no tendrils. Yeah, that's even too wide. Couple pistols, right there, maybe. Yeah, right there.
Look, you can mount the sniper rifle in the back, which I didn't know.
Works for me. You know what? He needs a head sculpt. Like this just screams. It's all black. It's almost too. I need a head sculpt on this to make
it's too monotonous.
Yeah. I need
It'd be cool if a third party company like 11 makes one.
Look I got a couple of Chris Evans head sculpts. Like that would work for me. That would work for me.
I had
Punisher doesn't. I don't think I could do a Punisher head sculpt. I need like a. Maybe I'd have to play around with it.
Yeah, we got to figure out
right there. That's fucking sweet. Right there. Right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, very classy.
But we're gonna get the reverse of it. 100,000%. The
Agent Anti-Venom.
That's Flash Thompson.
Also,
yes, that's him today. In the comics.
Oh wow! So yeah, guys, you heard it here first. Michael called it Agent Anti-Venom. If they're already doing, Absolute Batman, that you said it's not even a year old, correct?
Right.
So how long do you think Anti-Venom's been around?
Well, remember, I called this when I saw them make that Aliens vs. Predator Miles.
Right.
Because when Hot Toys did that, that was based off a comic, the Aliens vs. Avengers comic, that wasn't even a year old. I don't even think it was fucking 6 months old.
Right.
It was so fast from when it was posted as a comic to when they announced it being made as a figure, which shocked me, which actually then said to me, they have a comics license. They have now entered into some kind of comics license where they are going to be able to make any Marvel figure that is announced in the comics.
Right.
And then they did it with DC too, right? Because Absolute Batman is its own anomaly, right? That's the fucking hottest selling comic right now. For the past year, everything is Absolute Batman. It's a little too much, to be honest. I mean, it's cool, but it's a little excessive how crazy Absolute Batman has gotten.
Yeah, so guys, like I said, you heard it here first. Mike called it. So the moment you see this in black, in all white, and the symbols in black,
how good is that going to look though in white? I think it's going to look. I mean, and that's why they do it this way, right? They always release the better looking one, second, right? So, okay, if you don't love this, wait I'd even wait maybe. You know, unless you're a big Venom fan and you really love Venom, you can skip this and wait for the white one.
Look at this pose.
Awesome.
That looks sick.
Yeah, I'm
See,
a
you
Venom
get a
guy
little-
through and through, man. That Venom is you know, since that Donny Cates Stegman run, I'm all in on Venom. I love everything what they did with Venom, how they expanded the fucking lore with the fucking Null. I'm all about it. I'm all sold on it. I think it works better now.
It looks like no, this is a little different. It looks like they're I thought they were reusing the 678 Spider-Man hands because you could insert the webbing into the knuckles, but this is on top, so it's a little different. I was gonna say I thought they were. I mean, that's definitely their webbing,
Yeah.
but it's a different hand. Did you end up getting those Spider-Man, Mike, the 78 and 77? No.
No.
You didn't get him?
No, never.
So 1 to 10,
Well,
Mike.
the one that looks like he's in his pajamas. That one, no.
Yeah.
This one I love. I love it. I'm gonna give it a 9. I love it. I love it. I just wish it had a head sculpt. I wish it had a head sculpt. Because the guns are going to be great, right? The guns are going to be like the way they do guns, because from John Wick, right? The John Wick, the detail they've done in those weapons is second to none, and they're going to give us the same type of weapons, here. So all the pouches and everything like that, Venom badass. I just hope we can connect a human head sculpt on this, easily with, because then sometimes it doesn't work because they don't give you like a neck guard. So then it's just going to be too much neck showing.
Correct.
And then I got to buy one of fucking Fabby's neck condoms.
But would you use this blade arm?
Never.
You said neck condom.
That would stay in the box forever.
Really? See, I think that looks cool, man. Again, it takes away from having the guns in his hand, which I think it's cool too.
That's what this guy's about. He's the Venom merc. He's all about the guns. You got to have him with the gun.
That looks so nice, man. Yeah,
right there. That one's good too.
You gave it a what?
That one's good too, right there. Like if you could, if you had if
you could keep it like that. Yeah, no, it looks beautiful. That's beautiful. So this weapon is from Bucky. We've gotten that before. The Desert Eagles are from Deadpool. This sniper rifle, I don't know where they got this from. I'm trying to think what figure came with this. And then we got the MP5s that, again, I don't know who.
I think the MP5s are Wick.
Maybe Wick, but I think Resident Evil figures, which again, is very old. Resident Evil figures back then came, I think Jill Valentine came with a couple MP5s or maybe one MP5. And then the sniper rifle, I think Chris Redfield came with something like this too, if I remember correctly. So they could be using, those molds from back then, which is possible. Yeah. What did you give this out of 10?
9.
9. All right. Then we have this beauty. We got Plo Koon from episode 3. Yes, no, maybe so.
I would have 100% purchased this guy 2 years ago.
Why?
Now he's not making my list. Like what's his name hasn't even made my list. The guy that his buddy there with him.
Kid Fisto?
Yeah, and he should. I'm surprised I don't have that fucking figure yet. But yeah, like I've actually not gotten the kit because it's like I have to cut it off somewhere. You know what I mean? I can't buy everything anymore because that's what I used to do, and I'm at capacity. I'm not at capacity, but look I know what's coming. Okay, right. Doomsday's coming. I can't. Right. I got to be really selective with what starts to come in because I don't have the room. I won't have the room.
Now, speaking of Doomsday, did you see the Soso Toys, the Sabretooth, the X-23, and the Storm figures that came out?
I saw the X-23, the Wolverine girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her.
But you saw like the comic book versions of these figures, right? That they made recently, they announced recently.
No.
All right,
Comic,
so
no.
we'll go over that after this one. So, but you still like something like this?
I do. I think it looks. Look at he's a well-known enough Star Wars guy where he's right there with Kit Fisto. He's probably one level below Kit Fisto. So
In what, popularity or your
yeah,
like?
as far as like notoriety and whether you know him or not, you know what I mean? Because he's more Clone Wars. I know because again, I did not get deep into Clone Wars, but I think as far as I got was the show where he was in the spaceship, and which I'm sure is early on in the season. This guy like is in he's in a spaceship, and I think he goes out into space and fights, right, or something shit like that. I don't know. That's what I'm remembering.
Yeah, he looks badass though. He looks better with the Clone Wars look than he does with the Episode 3 look.
But again, monster. I'd rather give me a Anakin, give me a Darth Vader every day over an unknown elephant space Jedi.
Right. 1 to 10.
7.
7. All right, let's go real quickly to the X-Men that we're talking about real quick so we could
I want X-23. I haven't. I got 2 invoices over the last week for. I got to pay for these probably tonight. I got the invoice for. Who is this for?
Here we go, Michael. So first one, X-23 with her comic accurate outfit. How do you like this?
Who's this now? Oh,
X-Men.
fuck no, thank you.
You don't like that one at all?
Nope.
All right. Next, we have.
Oh, you know what? I did see I just saw these yesterday. Toys R Us. Are these Toys R Us?
Yeah, all toys. No, Social Toys.
Yeah. No.
How do you
I don't
like this Storm?
Nope.
Nothing either.
Nope.
And then last but not least, we got Sabretooth.
Fucking ridiculous. The Sabretooth looks the worst.
Oh, Sabretooth is this one.
Look at that.
You get 2 head sculpts, the closed mouth and the open mouth. What do you like about it?
I don't like it. I don't like look at the comic, exact comic, 80s, 90s comic accuracy. It doesn't come out well in figure form. It doesn't. These figures are too detailed. There's too much detail that now exists in these figures where this just doesn't work. To come out in the pajamas like this, it doesn't work. Look at same thing like with Superman. Like look at our Superman figures, right? There's way more detail to the costume. It's not just a Superman pajama that's blue. You know what I mean? There's sculpted detail that has to go into these things. So when you don't do it and it's very plain comic like that, it does not appeal to me in any way.
Yeah, it doesn't translate properly either.
And it doesn't even nostalgically because I'm like, this just looks like it looks bad. It looks like a cheap figure. Like I have these highly detailed, accurate figures, and this is not a highly detailed figure. It might be accurate, but it's not this highly detailed super figure that I've grown accustomed to getting.
And somebody pointed out when this were announced that the body, the muscularity of it, like this Sabretooth is supposed to be jacked up too. Big arms, big shoulders, and as you can see, the whole body's, the whole suit is very baggy on the body. So when it comes to the muscle tone, it's not even accurate with that.
Yeah,
say look how thin he looks.
It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. The whole again, I get the whole fucking shoulder pad cotton thing fluff. They didn't pull it off. It didn't. That looks like shit. It looks so
well.
cheap.
It's supposed to be like like hair, and it looks like
pillow. I get it. His name.
Parts.
I get it from the X-Men cartoon. I get it.
Right.
It's the 90s. It's the what is it? X-Men 97.
92. Oh, is it 97?
Yeah. That's what they're
92.
going for there. Because the Storm is what screams out as like the X-Men 97 look.
Yeah, I said 92 last stream. It is 97. But yeah, this thing here looks kind of shitty.
But I get it. Like if you're gonna pair it with the Hono figures and that's your jam.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. I bought so far. I got the Rogue. I got the Old Man Logan. I got the Gambit. I think that's it. I didn't get any more, and I'm not getting any of these either because I'm not filling up my cases with this style of X-Men. You know what I mean? Again, like you said, a Doomsday is coming, and that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, the cartoon figures have never have hit with me with when it comes to like the hot toy, version or counterpart of it. It doesn't translate well. I don't think it works well.
All right, next, Michael, we got George Clooney, Batman and Robin, Batman. How do you like this one?
I'm shocked that they're doing this.
Why?
Well, because look, isn't the other ones like sat in the bargain bin, right? They've been 100.
Robin's the only one sitting. Batman sold out.
No, that first Batman was sat, and you could buy him on Pop Culture for cheap.
Oh, I don't know. I thought Sideshow, he's gone, but Robin's still available on Sideshow.
No, Robin and the Batman from that same movie were bargain bin.
Batman Forever
retail figures. And so, like, this is just a continuation of it. I hate these movies. I hated these Batman movies. They just got worse, right? As everyone went, they worse and worse and worse. So
now, as a figure, how do you like the suit?
Horrible, man. Come on. There's nothing to like here. And again, I'm sorry, man. If this is your Batman, you're a fucking loser. But you were born at the wrong time in life. It sucks.
Oh my God. He said, this is your Batman. You're a fucking loser.
Look at this. God. This is a fucking shitty Batman. Oh. Look at those nips. Woo.
Oh my God. That is so funny. All right. So 1 to 10, Michael.
Oh, God. Clooney, Batman?
The likeness is there, though. You see George Clooney there, no?
I can't tell. When you have the mask on like that, you can't fucking tell.
He said, I can't tell. So 1 to 10.
Fuck. I mean, there's no complete non head sculpt. It's just this
yeah, just this look, yeah.
Cowled head sculpt.
Yep. And we got the rolling eyes, your favorite feature too. See, even in this image, look, he's cockeyed. Look at the eyeball, this eyeball, and look at that one facing up that way.
Yeah, like that's fuck rolling eyes. It fucks up these figures.
Oh my God.
It's not a feature, it's a flaw. It's not a feature, it's a flaw. I'm gonna give it a 2. Because he's got 2 bat horns.
All right, and then the Robin to go with it. Obviously, this one's better. You like this one better.
Does he have a bulge? If he doesn't have a bulge, I don't want
it. So actually, one cool feature, I don't know if you watched the video, to use the rolling eyes, you remove the mask, and he's got like a hole in there, and you actually mess with the eyes from the mask, which is cool. So again, rolling eyes, new feature on these figures. How do you like the suit? The contrast.
I mean, come on, man. What were they thinking when they put fucking nipples on all these suits, right? Like, who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Can you imagine them, like, in the writing room? Like, it's going to make them look more manly and muscular if we put nips on the costume.
Dumbledore. That's Rudy's territory, Ron.
I mean, just
Venom. Agent Venom versus Absolute Batman would look sick. Stop the cap. He said stop the cap. This guy does in a what during Order 66. This guy does in SHP. Oh, dies. X23 version fire. Are they 1/6 scale? Yes, sir. Sosa Toys makes 1/6 scale. X23 in Storm, that's it. Fabs, you getting SSR? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't know if you guys know my story with SSR. There is nothing that they make that is worth what they charge. I remember one year they had made this Batman. I want to say
2.0?
Well, it's an updated version of the original one, but they made a fat Batman. You know, the Dark Knight Returns version that Hot Toys just came out with. They made their version years ago, and the figure was going for like $400, $500. I said, "Are you kidding me?" The figure looked like crap. Again, very basic, just like Hot Toys.
You have it?
No. I'm telling my story why I will never buy SSR.
It's a good figure.
Let me tell you something. It'll never be anything better than Hot Toys.
Wrong.
And that body that they use is nowhere near this Hot Toys' body. It's supposed to be very muscular as well, but again, fat Batman. The muscle on the legs is not the same as the Hot Toy. Like the figure was not appealing to me, just like the Hot Toys one wasn't. You guys know that I bought it last second. It wasn't exciting to me, it wasn't appealing to me. And that years ago, even worse. I was like, people are paying again. It was like a stupid amount. I was like,
look at the retail. The retail was 350, 360, 370. So for it to go for 400, 450, you know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever the retail. I don't know why
it was an expensive retail. It was.
That's what I'm saying, and I keep saying in my head 700 because every time I talk about SSR, all I remember is the $700 price point, and I want to say it was on kit. Something ridiculous
It was on kit.
And I was like, what is happening right now? I was like, who the hell is buying this? And people were going crazy over this fat Batman. I was like, am I going crazy right now? So I will never buy anything SSR. Again, I don't think they're good looking. I don't think they're appealing to me. I know people go crazy over them. I never like anything that they've made. Everything's very basic. Again, if you like it, cool. Like, I'm not telling you don't go buy it, but when I saw that shit, I was like, there is nothing here that is $700.
Well, again, you kind of hit it on the head in basic, right? Because it's they did these like origin version suits, right? They did that Shazam in
Correct.
his 1940s origin outfit, and again, it appealed to me nostalgically. I'm like, that'll look cool. Like, I would like to have that origin version. But then, when I get him in hand, and you compare them to like all the other, it's like super highly accurate, detailed Hot Toy figures that you have, it doesn't work. It doesn't go well.
When it comes to eyes, I think all figures should come with a set of popping eyes, like the Mask and the Beetlejuice. Imagine they and Robin waitlisted. I'm telling you, when people saw that the figure hideout video, I'm telling you, that's why I ordered it immediately. I was gonna, you guys know the original Robin is still sitting, so I figured the same thing is gonna happen with this one. I said there is no way that this is gonna sell out by any means. Nobody cares for Robin. Nobody liked the first one. It's gonna be pretty much the same thing.
What made this one get a pre-order so quick?
You have to remove the mask to mess with the eyes, like that little, like that on camera. To me, look, I was like, that's sick. I pre-ordered that thing so fast. Because again, I wasn't gonna pre-order it.
So because you have to remove the mask to fuck with the eyeball?
It just looked cool, man. To see that happening, I was like, yo, that's sick. So I bought it immediately. And again, very surprised that it even waitlisted because it wasn't supposed to, right? It wasn't supposed to. If this hadn't came with that feature of the rolling eyes, that removing the mask, it would have still been sitting 100%. But that little feature, I was like, oh shit, that's sick. I bought it immediately. I bought it right away. Looks like Batman is also waitlisted. So the pair looks good. So how do you like this one?
Again, horrible. These are bad. I remember these from the McDonald's Happy, like these bad figures. Bad movie, bad Batman, bad. And again, if you were 7 years old when this came out and this is your Batman, I'm sorry, brother. Sucks for you. But I get why you like it. I understand why that, because this is.
See, you don't think this is going to look beautiful on the shelf?
No.
He said.
It reminds me of how shitty that movie was. Like it gives me like douche chills.
Douche chills. Oh my god.
The whole nipples, like I can't get over the nipples. Like those nipples stare me down.
Oh my god. So 1 to 10, Mike.
This is a 0.0. I can't. Anything with nipples that large cannot.
0.0.
Anything with nipples that large cannot be taken seriously, is what you were gonna say.
Cannot be taken seriously. You cannot be on my shelf if you have nipples that prominent.
Oh my god, that is hysterical.
Now Luch might.
Oh, he's waiting for William to get rid of him for 125 so he could jump on him. The movie was terrible, but the figures are solid. Great
But
list.
now, is he one of those guys that what we know? Fabs is one of those guys that can get past that. Like he can the movie could be the worst movie in the world, but if he thinks the figure's awesome, he'll get the figure. I can't do that. I can't.
Well, you know why too? Having the original set, right? The Batman Forever, Batman, Val Kilmer, Batman, and then Robin. Like, there's no way. Again, that's just how I view my collection. Knowing that there's the other set available, having the original set, like, there's no way like you're not gonna have both sets. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I think. So that's why I have to get it. Let the hate flow through you, Mike. Oh my god. Now, where's Uma Thurman poison out? See, that would be a sick figure. Again, the suit would be very basic. It would be all cloth, right? Maybe a little rubbery. Like the Batgirl suit, right? With all the leaf designs and all that stuff, right? Her mask, her red hair, right? They could give us what do you call it? The artisan without having to call it artisan, right? They could do what they did for Wonder Woman, right? She was not considered artisan. They could do what they did for Lady Deadpool, right? That she was not considered artisan. So they could do something like that. Or even like they did Batgirl, right? They gave us a full-blown red set of hair for Batgirl, and it was still doll hair. It wasn't even wool. So they could do something like that too. Right. Buy from Mr. Golden 150 shit, buy with confidence. This guy. Unbelievable.
And he was really cheesy. Robin was he was such a cheeseball in the fucking movie.
Yeah, he didn't do much.
Like, I'd rather have this than that. I mean, as much as I don't think this is that great, I'd rather have this.
So now, do you own any of the Arkham Knight figures?
Yeah, I own the Batgirl. I own the Harley. And I think that's it. I own the Harley with the black and red Harley, the Batgirl. What else was there? I mean, I definitely don't have the Joker.
Yeah, there was Joker, Harley, Batgirl. There was about 5 Batmans.
I might have one of the Batmans somewhere. Yeah, I do. I have like that one that had that gold. Wasn't there one with a gold emblem?
Yeah, the Prestige version.
Yeah, so I have that.
You have Deathstroke. But again, that's Origins. That's Origins. And I think that's it. They didn't make much.
Is Deathstroke really from that line, Arkham?
Well, it's Origins, but it's the same, Batman Origins, not Batman Arkham.
Yeah. Then I have that. So yeah, I have a few of the figures from the line, obviously.
So how do you like this one?
I didn't love it. I think everything from the up to his neck, right? It looks good. I like the body. I like the suit.
Yeah.
I like the tactical suit of it.
Yeah.
I just don't love the head sculpt for some reason. I don't.
What do you don't like about it?
I don't know. That doesn't seem like doesn't hit with me as Robin. I don't like the face mask. That face mask is like, they should have done something removable.
At least some mouth plates, no?
No, not a mouth plate, but just something. The mask doesn't need to be look at it's like a starfish on his fucking face.
Oh my god.
Right? Like, you don't need it to be dripping down his cheek like that. They just went too far with it. Is that how it is on the video game? Too much.
See?
Yeah, look how that wraps around. Ugh. That's maybe why I hate it.
This is like the Falcon look. You know what I mean? Remember the first Falcon?
Cover the ear then. I hate it. Hate it.
Cover the ear. Say you get a little stubble, right? You get a little 5 o'clock shadow there, which looks very decent, very nice. You don't get rolling eyes, so you should be balls deep in this because there's no rolling eyes.
Thank God.
So 1 to 10, Michael?
Again, if I take the head off, it's up there, right? But that head ruins it for me. That head ruins it.
What about the hairstyle?
Hate it. 5.
You don't like the emo hairstyle?
I hate the head is just ruins it. Everything is so cool.
Now, what do you think are the chances of them making the red version? So all black again, but all the blue is red.
Sure, why not? That's the Hot Toys' move, right?
Limited edition. Remember, they made a Batgirl, purple and gold.
Exactly. Why not? They
Why
love
can't they
recoloring
do-
shit and throwing it at us.
Right. Why can't they do? Remember, they also did Batman Beyond.
But look at it. As long
golden.
as you keep buying those recolors, they'll keep doing it.
Remember, they made a Batman Beyond gold and yellow and gold, or whatever it was, black and gold. They could do this, red and black as well, because that was a thing, right? Remember, I forget which video game he's in that if you were to pick Nightwing twice, right, you would get the original color and then the variant would be in red. So that's possible as well at some point eventually, so they could reuse and capitalize on this suit and this body that took them, how many years to finally release.
I mean, I would get this figure, but like again, I don't think you could that head. You can't. It doesn't look like you could like put a different head on that easily at all, right? Because it kind of like doesn't the head and neck kind of connect? It looks like it's like one of those head sculpts where it's like a cowl almost, right?
Well, it's the whole body, right? The whole body up to the neck, and then you just pop the head in. So it's one of those. Let me see if I can get you a different angle. See? So that this is where the head stops. So you gotta, it's just literally the head and then the neck.
No, I bet you that's a cowl. You don't think that's like a Batman cowl?
Not at all. It's one piece. It's a one-piece body.
So you think the head just goes right in, like snaps right
literally,
in?
Literally, it's just the head. I just showed you the seam. Let me see if I can get you a better angle. Hold on.
Yeah, I wish you could get a side angle of it.
Yep, I'm trying to see if they have something.
Because I mean, that's what I'm running with now. Like
look.
That's not all.
So it's literally. So the neck is. Hold on. So this is one piece, and then it splits here. So the neck is part of the body, and then you just pop the head on. So the neck, as you can see, the seams right here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be easy.
Cool Ron says, I will say I was dead set on not getting anything from Batman Forever and Robin, but I did cave and got the Batman Forever Robin. No, it's a nice figure. The sonar suit. The sonar suit is really nice. Remember, they had two suits for that movie. The sonar suit was at the end. And the original suit was just a plain black suit like the Clooney suit. But that sonar suit is not. I have mine with the sonar eyes in it to give it a little different. I should have left the other eyes out, but I didn't. So the other eyes are in the box somewhere in storage. And I just put the sonar eyes on. So now if I take pictures over, it's going to be with the sonar eyes on. But it's a really nice figure. Again, the suit is not the greatest. But it's as a standing figure, it looks really good. Oh yeah, emo boy. That Nightwing's terrible. The Fisco's a little feminine.
Right.
Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 39 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Pop the Batman and Robin.
But the body is good. Like again, the body, the suit, it's just the head ruins it for me.
So what is it? Is it because it looks a little bit on the real?
It's this whole again, the whole face mask, the whole around the neck, the hair doesn't work for me. The face, the starfish star mask doesn't work for me.
Yeah, so you don't like the design of the character, pretty much.
No, I love Nightwing. It's a badass version of Robin, probably the baddest ass version of Robin. It's just they fucked up the head. That whole design of that head is fucked up.
They fucked up the head.
But that's why it's a video game, right? It's a video game version.
Yep. So 1 to 10, Michael.
5.
He's 5. Unbelievable. And then I think last but not least, Michael, your beauty, your favorite, the last bug.
I thought of you. I thought of you when I saw this.
The last bug in town. So this is Common Writer Amazon. So again, another storyline, another group of these bugs. Like I mentioned on that stream, Power Ranger universe. As you can see, very basic, right? Cloth outfit. Articulation's good because the body's, most likely a Spider-Man-ish body. You got light up function on the eyes, light up function on the belt. You get, I believe you get one effect, but as you can see, it's mostly about the martial art style of it. And it has a motorcycle on the show as well. I don't know, how popular this is going to be for them to make the motorcycle. I don't know if they're going to make other figures for this line specifically. Again, anything's possible. But how do you like this?
Yeah, Thule. This is the grand finale here. Kamen Rider Otoro Kanahi.
Oh my god.
Fuck is right.
He said the grand finale. So go ahead, tell us everything.
The fucking alien with the fucking space scarf. That is the finale figure of the evening.
Oh my god. So tell us, look, articulated mouthpiece. You get interchangeable mouthpieces. So you got one open, one closed.
Let's talk about the fancy scarf he's wearing. I mean, that's a very 70s thing to do, wouldn't you say? Or is that a lobster bib? What is
this is from 1976.
Yeah, that is like a very, what is that? That's like a London 70s London scarf. What would you say that is?
What do they call that? An ascot?
Is that I was gonna say, is that formally an ascot? I think it is.
This is from 1976, by the way.
That's a year before I was born.
So again, exciting, not exciting? Do you think it's cool in any way? Do you think it's interesting, intriguing?
You want to hold on to those handlebars by his junk?
Oh my god!
I mean, what the fuck is going on with this figure?
Oh man, this is what it is. This is accurate to the show.
Maybe you should invite Luch on to talk about this.
Luch, I don't want Luch getting banned from the stream because he gets too excited with these silicone things. Because Faz getting it, I am not.
He is 100% getting it. He is 100%.
If I could get this cheap, maybe. If Selfish Michael gets it for me, maybe.
Are you kidding me? Fab said to me one night, I think he says, Mike, do me a favor. Watch eBay for the black Kamen Rider. Oh, wait, no. Bid. He actually had me bid on a black Kamen Rider on eBay.
That's the only one I'm missing. That's why. Mike says, Faz and Mike, don't forget the fanny pack with the 2 hot dogs in it. Right here.
No, that's his dick handlebar. What are you talking about?
He said the 2 hot dogs in it.
That's the handlebar you hold on to when you go in on.
You said, what is he not getting? They gave this guy a motorcycle to ride in the fucking Amazon. No, he does have a motorcycle. Oh, he definitely has a motorcycle going out with a blast. So again, anything exciting, anything cool that you're like, oh wow, like this is something interesting, this is something that I would like in my collection?
No, I mean it's cool. It's cool that you're getting it. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're going to complete the line.
That you're gonna complete the line. I am not gonna.
I mean, I can't believe that you completed this line. I really can't believe it.
I didn't complete it yet. Michael's helping me.
But you're going to complete it. There's not a question about it.
Well, completing.
You're 2 figures away.
Well, 1 figure away, but completing would be with the battle hopper with the bike. Once I get the bike, 100% complete.
Like these will go with your 1978 Superman, Spider-Man.
This is not it. This is something completely different. But this is actually, it looks like it's the beginning. This was like the very first version of these Kamen Rider things. Because again, 1976. So, again, something very different. Something, again, very unexpected. I didn't even know this was a thing. But rate it, Michael, 1 to 10.
This one's tough.
This
one's tough. Dick handlebar, ascot. I'm gonna give this. I'll give this a 4.
I'll give this a 4. So again, you got some lighter function on the belt. You got some lighter function on the eyes. But again, very basic. The suit is all cloth, right, to allow it to move around and articulate decently, right? You get a tail, some type of spine, and some type of what do you call it? Dorsal fin type thing. Again, supposed to be an Amazon thing, so a jungle type creature. Here's a dorsal fin in the back. Highly detailed costume. Again, the detail on it, you can't beat that detail.
Definitely can't beat the detail.
So, it comes down to, is it something that is appealing to you? Obviously, people are going to buy this either way. So, you know what I mean? But see, Kamen Rider, Amazon.
I mean, this must be a big thing in Singapore and Hong Kong. Like that's where I could see that. That's not big here in the States.
It's Japanese. It's Japanese.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it is.
I mean, I can't get over that ascot. That's a fucking weird thing.
Let me see if I got a little clip for you. So this is where it comes from, Michael. So that's what it is.
That's definitely what it is.
Let me show you another one.
And that didn't stop you from buying the figure?
So that's what that is.
So the ascot appears. Like he didn't have it initially. It appears when he powers up.
You thought he was wearing that beforehand?
Like, it would make sense if he was wearing it beforehand, and then that's why it's on the monster when he turns into it. But no, the ascot appears.
Oh my god!
Out of nowhere.
That is hysterical. How's that fast? No wonder you don't have all the paid off. I'm not getting this. Oh my god!
Do you believe he was buying Kamen Riders before he had Jarrell?
Oh my god, that is true. Again, if it wasn't for Michael, I wouldn't even have Jor-El. This shit is for when you're tripping on acid. Imagine. Unbelievable. All right, guys, we did it. 3 hours in. Michael, anything to tell the people?
It's great to be back.
All right, guys.
Blast.
Any words regarding the Bills again?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, guys. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.